And hello everyone, welcome back to Skyllian Rogues Campaign 2 Arca 12. We got everybody here today, and the story must go on. We're gonna do a little bit of a more time skippy session today as you guys jump through all your preparations before actually meeting with Emperor. Actually, you don't even know where the Emperor is right now, so that will be interesting. But
Question, DM.
before, yes.
Is it actually a time skip when we have to experience it and maybe roll something?
Yeah, actually, I don't know. It's a time skip because we're not running day by day, I guess.
Let's call it a montage.
A montage.
Yeah,
That's it. That's
montage,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Not a time skip. Correct.
Also-
Correct.
Also, what do you mean where the Emperor is? Is he not where he's supposed to be, which is in his city?
Sure. Let's go with that. So before we get to that, without further ado, let us start as usual with me finding the theme song that is somewhere over here. Is it playing? There you go. Hello everyone, welcome to David Anton, the party anthem, not mine. Why don't everybody go ahead and roll me a D100 and we'll see who goes first. I can't find your tokens, there's too many of it here. Just go ahead and roll D100 for me. Holy, what are those dice rolls? You guys see that? Everybody rolled below 10. That
We won the game,
is.
guys. That's it. We won.
But you guys rolled a D100 right now, not a D10.
We won!
Holy, that is insane. All right. No, that's wrong.
Wait, you got
This
a
one.
screenshot this. Hold on.
There you go. All right. Okay. Shit. I guess I'll flip a coin then. Fucking hell. I rolled a 2. The lowest one in the group. But higher will go first, which means it is Kane, followed by Ignis, and then finally Jack. All right. So, Kane, how are you doing?
Pretty well.
All right. Oh, Kane, as far as I know, you're not really a religious type. If I recall correctly, you're the exact opposite of religion, or at least the organized type of it. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I'm pretty anti-religious, I'd say.
All right. So, the question for you will be a little bit weird, but we'll see if you have any preference. So, you guys have just recently met the 12. So, amongst all the members of the 12 that you've met and talked with, which of them that kind of resonates with you the most? Okay.
I mean, Darius feels like the easy cop-out.
Yeah, I mean, like the goody two shoes, the leader and all that. But does that really resonate with you? You feel?
Well, I don't know. I feel like because he was part of the combat thought, I got to know him a little more through his fighting style rather than through any religious text. Like, the fact that he's called a goody two-shoes didn't even cross my mind. I'm picturing the guy with blood on his face screaming, "Come at me," as I'm fighting him.
All right. Okay. That's interesting though, because like if you ask me, Darius is like the opposite of how you fight. You move around and like dance around the blade, while he is basically a stationary wall, and yet you just resonate with him more. Why is that?
Well, because I never really learned about the 12, if you tell me, hey, what do you think about the 12 personalities? And I would draw a blank. I didn't grow up hearing the stories. I didn't grow up I'm sure on the playground kids would pick and choose cards, who their favorite 12 is and argue about why they're the coolest 12, but I didn't really know anything about them until I started arc hunting. Even then, the ones that stuck in my mind the most are, have Madman who designed the arcs.
Yeah.
I can definitely appreciate how he just looks at rules of society and decides, nah, no thanks.
Yeah.
I do like I like that aspect about him, but I also just can't quite empathize with the intelligence aspect. Like, just being able to break the laws of rules and physics is just beyond my grasp. How someone can do that? In my head, he's more like RTM.
Yeah, I guess I can see that.
Yeah.
So, because when we met this guy, he was chilling and drinking. He was the one who was chilling and drinking a beer, right?
That is correct. Yes.
And in a fight, he was excited to do battle, and his fighting style is very different from my fighting style, but in another way, he kind of seems like a very straightforward, direct person in a lot of regards, which I could appreciate someone who is direct and straightforward when they speak.
Okay, that's an interesting way to look at it, and that is true. Darius is the straightforward guy. When he does something, he does something. Sometimes to the detriment of his party, but it seems to end up well for him for the most part. And I guess that kind of resonates with you as well. You just do something and just deal with the consequences afterward.
Yeah. And yeah. I'm sure I'm probably the only one who interprets Darius in this way, but I found him to be a hot-headed, very direct, a little battle hungry, and enjoys a good beer and company.
All right. Thank you very much, Kane. That's an interesting perspective. Next in order, Ignis. Now we do know that you have a favorite 12, but after meeting the 12 actually in person, is that still the same person that you resonate with, Ignis?
Well, I liked Asleri because she's pretty, not because I resonate with her.
Oh, okay. And then just aesthetics wise.
Yeah, I really like her. She's so pretty.
All right.
But after seeing her fight, I I've heard about her charming people. I thought it was like a figure of speech, because she's so pretty. I don't think that was her actual fight style. So, definitely not her. I think while on our journey, I thought it would be Soroka because of how his arc has been. But nowadays, I find myself resonating more with Arfair.
Arfair, the gentle barbarian. Where do you see that? Is it the more on the caring part, the motherly part of a character that you really
I
resonate
guess so. Like the way she was taking care of us reminds me of my times with my kids, and it makes me miss them. It's been 4 weeks, I think.
All right, okay, no, that's fair. Is it go on?
Yeah, I didn't really see how she fights though, so I can't really say.
Well, if you were actually paying attention, you would see that Arfair, despite her kind of like kind, gentle nature, but when it's time to fight, and there's nothing really to distract her, she fights hard. Closer to Kitiara, basically, when she actually engages in battle.
Yeah, I can imagine that. But yeah, I don't know. The thing I really fully resonate with one person.
Of course. Is there any other 12 that you resonate with?
No, but it feels a lot like a group of friends that could be my group of friends.
That is basically what they are, aren't they?
Yeah. So, I didn't see the rest, so I'm not sure. Also, I tried to talk in our a tea session, but it didn't really get far, so
Yeah, right, about that. Someone's haven't been replying. I wonder who. But yeah, thank you very much, Ignis. And finally, we're bringing over to Jack. What about you, Jack? Amongst you've recently met the 12, so amongst the ones that you've met, is there anyone that you feel like you resonate more with compared to the others?
I don't know if I would use the word resonate,
Mhm.
but I think I would enjoy an evening sitting in a room alone with Mr. Manada.
He is a wild card, but what part about him that kind of makes you feel like you would enjoy an evening just like sitting down and chatting with this guy?
Well, I'm fascinated by his drive to create something new, like the spells that he created, these arcs that he designs and all that. Mm.
I
So
see.
I feel like given the chance, we can talk about lots of things,
All right.
like maybe even work together in bringing some of our imaginations into reality.
That's an interesting thought. I mean, most of his goal to create everything has been driven by fuck you, I don't play by your rules. I'm gonna make my own thing with blackjack and hookers. So, so that would be an interesting way to see the process of creation. But yeah, actually, that would be interesting. Is there any particular thing you feel like you might want to work together with him to build? Or create?
I don't know. Nothing comes to mind, but maybe
The arts.
Create a
well,
new arc,
the
a
arts
13th arc.
obviously. Maybe some sort of a plane where a new type of plane where everybody can visit and stay in.
I see. Kind of like pull in a large amount of mana to create a nice, massive demi plane for your use. That it.
Yeah.
All
One
right.
that we can like what you said. He can design whatever rules he wants, and I can put order into those rules.
That's fair. All right. That is an interesting thought. Thank you very much, Jack. And that is everybody in the party. You guys want to bring in an NPC and ask them the same question? Obviously, must be one of the 14 people that was inside the arc with you. Otherwise, they would not have seen the 12. Which one do you want to bring in?
I want to know who Gilvana would say.
Ooh. I was thinking Gilvana too.
Oh no. You're
Gilvana too. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is like her dream.
Yeah.
I want to know who fell short, who became cooler.
Oh,
I really want to know.
All right.
yeah. Let's go.
Let's see. Let me find Gilvana real quick. See if I can find a token. Let's see. Gilvana. There you are. And Gilvana appears on the screen. Hey guys! Ooh, another question.
We thought it very appropriate for you.
Ah, no. What is it?
Only good things. Don't worry.
Okay.
We're not gonna trick you into doing something potentially blasphemous with your religion.
Okay, good.
That's
All right.
the opposite.
Yeah. You're
So,
okay. Go on.
of all the 12, who do you resonate with the most, especially now that you've met them?
What? That's like asking Ignis to pick her favorite child. What kind of question is that?
I mean, it can change depending on the day.
Can you actually pick your favorite child?
Oh my god,
Sure.
Ignis, how could you?
I'll change my answers every time you ask me, though.
Okay, who's your current favorite child then?
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
Oh, it's like, okay, wait, hold on. It's really hard. Okay.
See, even you can't answer it.
I can answer it. I'll say the youngest, because he's the one who always opens arms like, oh, mama, you're home. And the rest is like, are you sure about this? And
She just likes them when
Your
they're
other-
cute, apparently.
Mhm,
Hey,
mhm.
sometimes
Her
I
oldest
like the
are
older one.
devastated.
Yeah, I know,
Hey.
right?
Yeah, I
Poor
say it
twins.
changes depending on the day. Come on.
All right, okay. My turn. Damn, I don't know. Darius is pretty cool. He's like a really strong fighter, but Mana is crazy. That's like me. I'm a little bit crazy, right? But
Sure,
then like
dear.
White Naga's like really smart, kind of like me too. But you know, D12 with the religion and everything, that's nice. Shamurai should be that one. Oh, but Sleary is so pretty, and our fair is so nice. Oh, and were you there to listen to her missile song? I was like, oh my god, I really hope he was single. But no, don't worry, kid, I'm still loyal to you. I don't know.
Loyal to me? What?
Ponders that
No.
properly.
Is both like
Okay. It's not favorite. It's resonates. I think it would be Leaf.
Okay. Why do you say leave?
I mean, he's like so carefree and just like, you know, enjoying times with his little like crew of monsters and stuff. And I like to just, you know, be chill and enjoy my time with my basilisk and cookies. So I think Leaf.
You're right. Hey, your basilisk. That's another one. Yeah.
Huh? What?
For,
Yes.
for the companions. Huh?
Are you turning my No. Bad
If I
girl.
have to give up JJ Maru and Chun Maru, you have to do the same. We're all making sacrifices here.
Oh, Jeremy.
Yeah.
You don't have to, pick all of them. Just pick one.
No, pick all of them. How can I let go of all my pets?
How
dare you Tell her to give up all of her pets after
how
telling
could
her
you?
You told me to give up all my pets. Excuse you.
No. Fill the void.
Well, my pet's actually like more powerful than Gilvana's basilisk, and I have to give it up. So
Yeah, well, you have kids.
Yeah, I don't have
my
kids.
kids are not pets. They're not the same thing.
They're little companions they have to look after. Functionally the same thing.
Well,
You know, feed them, train them like that. Exactly. But yeah, I guess that's my answer. Leaf.
All right.
Does that answer it? Yeah.
Yeah, that does.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'll see you back at the arc. As she disappears from the screen. All right. With that is everybody plus an NPC. So, let me see if I can find a song. Gonna keep disappearing on me. There you go. Thank you very much for answering my question. We're gonna stop here for now, get back to reality, and then deal with what is going to happen next year. So let's go back in the gravity. Yes. So let's go back into the screen here. Change the music to a bit more dramatic music. Let's go with this one here. Yeah. All right. So, everybody ready?
Yep.
Let's start as usual with last session. Last session, you guys entered the 6th arc. And inside, you are met with a very familiar garden with a familiar being at the center of the room. The 12 sat waiting for you guys, ready to answer a plethora of questions that you had. In your conversations, you were warned that the 12 are noticing a growing collection of dark energy within the field of loss in Olhom. Worried that it is the ritual where the Emperor is bringing back the beast from far beyond, You are using your next remaining days to prepare for the upcoming encounter. You guys were also granted the second of the 6 artifact that you would need to seal the beast away, and took this with a warning that victory without sacrifice is impossible. And in your confidence or hubris, maybe, you refused that fate and chose to go a different route, hopefully. The 12 smiled at this act of defiance and asked for one more thing: a duel between their former selves against the amazing Spicy 7, which you won handily. So, right now, you are just leaving the Ark and return to the dingy underground tavern that you were in before. However, the place is no longer as quiet as you begin to hear footsteps up above, sending bits of sand trickling down to the floor. One by one, members of your party exit the Ark, fully refreshed, but you can definitely see tiredness in their faces and demeanor as each of them kind of slump down on the floor, on one of the chairs, kind of lying down on the table, kind of overwhelmed. 6 days, Lord Knight whispered in frustration. How on earth are we supposed to prepare an army in 6 days to go against the Emperor? And don't forget the ox, Vivian chimed in. Gathering all 4 pieces in 6 days is insane. You've got a lot on your plate. Not to mention that spell, Haley added in frustration. We're literally sending 6 people to slaughter. And then Tammy joins in. Doing all that and then traveling across Oldhome again to find this field of lost? Then she turns over to you guys. Kane, Ignis, and J5. Is this even possible?
We can't do it all together.
It's impossible.
Yeah, I mean, we can't do it all together at once, that's for sure. So we have to split up and figure out how to do this.
Hey.
To answer your question, we can, make a list of things to do, like what Lord Knight has said. How are we supposed to get an army? But from my point of view, what do you call that? During our adventures, we made quite a few allies that we can rely on. So maybe if we put together a team to contact these organizations, ask them for their help, maybe they would be inclined to send some resources our way to help us.
Yeah, and it has to be charismatic ones too, because some of these allies probably won't want to work with us because we don't come to their aid when things go wrong last time.
Well, last time wasn't really our fault, but the important thing I think to emphasize is less that they're helping us and more that they're against the Emperor.
Helping the world. Saving themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. we can even maybe use an example of what happened last time. We were all divided. We were all attacked. And it's hard for us to survive that. But what happens if we all stand together?
That's good, that's good. So, charismatic and transporter.
Well, I do know someone who is really good at leading people. I don't know about their charisma, but...
Really good at leaving people? Are you
Leading people.
Leading.
I
I look around. Well, we have a few country leaders here. I point at not at Rex, Ignis, and Lord Knight, and even Kaito. I think
Yes.
Yeah.
I suppose I can do
you
the
would
best I
be
can. I don't know if I can really swing my weight around. Just a leader of a small country.
I don't think it's so much you have to swing your weight around. I don't think these places would like to be forced or pushed into any kind of service. I think genuine concern and an earnest fear might be the way to go.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Alright, okay, so we're building an army. I guess I'll be joining in. Kaito and I guess Knight, you join us as well? Of course. Yes. And what next?
Well, I will ask my mom, Kailapa, to start. Then we'll get Nabila to come in. There's still. You could ask Sora to introduce us to Betrayer King, and I mean, not introduce, reintroduce, re-meet, find Fenton, talk to people in Quantico. We'll just list out all the people that we know.
Conticol, I'm not sure that. Do you think that one's gonna necessitate us to be there in person rather than
Unsure.
sending someone?
But they could talk to the Council of Quanticon at the very least.
Give them a heads up at least, maybe.
Liberta is also an option with Julia there. Well, Barco de Cola is a bit of a mix because they're so divided, but I'm sure the alchemy can help.
Could probably. Haley, do you think if we contact them, they could disperse enough information throughout the region?
I don't know about that. They don't really travel, you know? They just focus in Lacrodad. If you want them to
but
do
they
anything in
must be-
Lacrodad, they can do something. They can help.
Maybe.
there must-
I think if we get enough of the merchants in that region on our side, they could probably do something to help fund.
That's
They're going to want to
possible.
protect their They're going to want to protect their business interests, I think.
All right.
There must be connecting networks, right? Like,
Oh, you do remember last I left off, there were a bunch of mob trying to kill us. Yes?
Yeah, I do know that. That's why I'm thinking of the whole place, not just for that.
yeah.
I'm
So-
thinking that possibly did any of the merchants that when you took over, how many of the merchants stayed and how many fled?
Most of the smaller merchants stayed. The larger ones are not a fan of the new management. They put up a fight, but yeah, they were dismantled.
I was going to say if they were just operating in a different city, we could probably send some clandestine words about a possible uprising that they could financially contribute to, knowing that it's ours.
Would be interesting. I'm sure they have contacts in other cities. I can give it a look.
They probably have heard about the mob uprising in Lacrodad, and if any are remaining, they could think it's possibly safe to sweep back in. Maybe they put out feelers of their own in the city to get an idea. Be a shame if someone whispered exactly what we wanted into those ears.
I think I can figure something out with Barcode Cola in general, I think.
Great.
I'm sure you could.
And
You're smart like that.
But Shimon and Kaito can handle it, whatever. Because I remember there are connections to other places in Shimon too. We have Clocktown as well.
Mhm.
If Charity wants to talk to us still. Then all that's left is Rifle, which we can just contact Akal.
Okay.
So, I think we're good on the diplomacy part. The rest is just to do the talking.
All right. Well, I just want to say, dibs on taking the easiest job. I'll get the arc.
That's that's the funnest one.
Sucker.
Well, about the arcs, then Gilvana has to be on that team, right? Because she's the only one who can find the rest of the arc.
Yep. She kind of throws the dice and catches it in her hand. Who else is joining us?
As what do you call that?
Gilvana?
What's the name?
What?
Basically,
Malay?
I'm gonna post this question towards what was her name? Vivian, right?
Vivian?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just going to let Gilvana here and King go alone?
Oh no, I think it is presumed that I will be sticking with him until we're done with this whole debacle. And don't worry, Kane, I'm not a jealous type. We can share.
Oh.
As long as you're handling the arcs, you might want some heavy hitters with you. Someone who can tank hits and deal. And you also
TTR
want
wanna
someone
come with us?
smart.
More like sorrow.
I guess I
Oh,
can join
well,
you
happily.
guys.
Oh, well, don't make it sound so bad. We're a fun group. This is a fun team.
I know. And yeah, I can join too. Kitiara kind of chimes in as well. That is
you should get-
another one.
Should get Jack and Jill in. No wait.
Oh wait, no, sorry,
Kitiara's
Kitiara's
also
doing
kind
the
of-
other one. Yeah, that's right.
Mm.
You could also ask Jack and Jill too. I don't know. We haven't talked to them in a long time, but they went through all 6 arcs. So
That's by the two of them, right? So they have
That's by the two
experience
of
and they have the
them.
smarts.
Ah,
Yeah,
Guess
we
we
can.
could-
Do you want to
do you know how to
reach out to
contact
them
them?
to have us join?
Yeah.
just give him a message. I'll give him a message.
All right.
Where
Well,
were they meeting us? Like, how were they getting to us?
Where's the next arc?
We all turn to
Uh,
Gilvana.
Gilvana would throw it onto a map that she has, and it displays the map in 4 locations. The 4 locations that you have not been to. One is near Nawila. Another is near Montana Dorado.
Oh,
Another is in between Swifle and Barco Cola in the middle of the water.
the one of those again.
Wonder what they are.
And another
And the
one
last-
is at the tail of Shimon.
Oh, okay. We can give them a message and ask where they're closest to, and then
Well, in terms of getting
It's really
people
safe.
together, I think with Haley's abilities, she can, quickly just move around and, transport people.
Oh, hey, which
Yeah,
one do
but
you want me to focus here? Do you want me to join the travel team, or do you want me to focus on getting 2 people together?
No, not just travel team, just getting people into one space because, as I recall, the dice can teleport the whole arc team wherever they want to go,
But-
right?
doesn't Haley need to be there as well?
I need to travel by foot to wherever we need to go. It's gonna take me hours to fetch people if we need it.
Haley, you're too useful. You should be in research though.
I could. I do know a little bit of spells, but I can't
a
be
little
everywhere at
bit?
once.
Well, you could just pass us the contact to Akame.
You can't. I don't know if you could just pass along the contact of Akame. It's a kind of a clandestine organization for a reason.
That's true. Or no, you could just let them know to talk to us instead. So you don't have to run everything.
Sure. So you want them to handle diplomacy in Barcoda Cola?
Do you not trust them?
I mean, yes, they are a capable group of criminals, but I don't think leaders of nations would want to talk to criminals.
No one in there is good as a leader.
That's okay.
What
Haley
about
can be,
Cecilia?
I could contact her. She is in Lacrida right now.
And she was a leader too.
True.
Don't know how well she would do with the Akame, but I'm sure she has her own contacts too.
She could. Depending on the angle she wants to go for, she could play the whole getting the merchants on her side by saying that she was a victim of the attack on her city.
I'm sure the people
Or-
from oh shit, what was the name? Dagatiko, right?
Dagatiko, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot
Yeah.
of people from Dagatiko has experienced it, and you know, they have dispersed, so it'd be easier to find them and help them to and ask them to help us. It's been 12 years. Hopefully, they have their own networks.
All right. So Haley's gonna go into the art team instead, the transport and transporting people around.
Just put the people into one place and then
Then what?
yeah,
More
because
on research.
no, I think our team is Haley should be
Faster.
would be better in our team because there's no teleporters there, and also you need smarts too to handle one of the more puzzling arts.
Wait, you're saying there's no smarts there in the team?
Look at the roster. Where the smarts?
One is horny for Kane, another one just scratches her head, and then there's Gilvana.
How dare you? Okay, these group of ladies are some of the smartest people some of the smartest people that we have on our roster. Okay, my team's
Well,
okay.
I would suggest you. Well, either way, I would suggest Kane. Maybe you find some more other people to help you with the arcs. Maybe what's his name again?
Fenton?
Zos? Fenton?
Zos, yeah. Zos, Fenton, maybe.
Fenton wants to come. He's all welcome to. I just think he's going to be really pissed at us.
Yeah, but pissed because we don't invite him. Just say, hey, Fenton, it's time for a long vacation. What, 6 days? What? It's just 6 days. Either you come with us or the world's gonna come to an end. So,
Well, if Fenton isn't needed to put Conticole together, he can join our team. I like flirting with him too. He's fun.
I mean, like he said, it's always above his pay grade. We just need him to get us to talk to the council. That's all. Just connect us, and he can go.
He always says something is above his pay grade, right? Let's show him something that is really above his pay grade.
Saving the world.
You're gonna get that poor man a heart attack. Okay. So.
How old is he?
He is not even 30, if I
same
recall
age as us.
correctly. Yeah, he's the same age as you guys. Yeah, he's a prodigy basically back then. He
Oh,
really
yeah.
excelled.
Oh, damn! So you need smarts. Then he's smart. He's a prodigy.
He has
Go
to be.
to the art. Go to the art.
He has to be in his 30s because Kane's in his 30s.
Yeah, should be around Kane's age then. Yeah, early 30s then.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Who's that young? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we got the art team, we got the diplomacy team, research, obviously J5 and Artyom.
All right, so Kane,
yeah.
Vivian, Haley, Gilvana, Fenton,
Zos and
Tiara.
you.
No, Tiara would be.
Isn't Tiara joining us?
I think we should have another just to kind of scout out what the enemy is doing.
Yeah.
And
Even
you think the
you know,
you think
even
think
if
a
we
good
prepared all of this, we have the army, we have the arcs, we have the research. We still need to find where the enemy is.
is
Right?
Kitiara a good scout?
No, but she's a good muscle.
So we need some people who are good
And
at
we do have
sneaking.
someone we do have someone inside the empire right now. We can contact and make use.
Well, we don't know if she is. Can ask her, but she's the best for scouting. Then she just needs people to back her up.
And look at Tammy.
Hey, Tam. Yeah.
Tammy, would you join Kitiara here and help her form a team to get back at the empire?
Only,
Oh yeah,
Thank
sure.
you.
If you want me to bully the
But-
emperor, I'm all down for that.
you have to follow the scout. Don't do anything brazen.
I understand. Follow the more experienced people.
Else, you'll have to go on the research team, and I don't know if you'd like that very much.
It's only for now, Tammy. Don't worry. It's until we
It's
reveal where they are, and when we prepare to strike, we can just go all out.
Fine. I'll follow whatever this person will say. Is that everybody?
Well-
Yes, me, this person, and Miss Kitiara?
Rex, are you still in contact with Ray Triar?
I am. I heard he's been traveling in Shimon for a bit. You need him for the clandestine team? It's more of a muscle, if you ask me.
Yeah, you have 3 muscles and 1 scout. I don't know. Isn't that good enough? Do we need more scouts?
Ideally, for a scout team, you want people who can do some fighting. You want
Yeah.
people. You want people who are not to brag, but like me.
Fenton's actually a detective, right?
Wait,
He does
We can
investigation
actually
and stuff.
split you. Hold on a moment. I
I
was
don't
like,
know if that distance will. I don't know how much of a distance that goes.
I mean, you tell us.
If Kane
I just
suddenly
finished doing
dies,
it.
that means it's not your fault. It's the other Kane's fault. The other expedition.
That's
But
I don't
it's
know.
true,
Just
yes.
Right now.
There
I was
is
just
no
joking,
distance
I mean.
limit.
Oh my god, is there no distance limit?
As far as I know, yes.
everywhere all at once, Kate.
Because each kin is an individual kin, right? Only
Yeah.
they share the same
Yeah.
health pool and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on a sec. Holy shit, hang on.
Let me check the
I-
ability again.
How do I even activate this? Do I need to say some dumbass little spell like that lightning rod?
Nope, you just walk and you just split into 2 like a cell.
You just reproduce asexually.
Yes, basically.
Ah, my
Like-
favorite way.
Boon of the Broken Mind, Shared Lifeline, Independent Action, Divided Senses.
Okay, let's see.
Oh my god, Kane can actually act as a walkie-talkie too, because they instantly share memories and knowledge.
Oh my god, there you
That's
go.
awesome. That's awesome.
Amazing.
Okay, hang on. Let me try to
Oh. Wait, then it's good. If you get another cave, put it on the research team. They can be the walkie-talkie.
You don't use me as a walkie-talkie. You have communication systems.
Yeah, but I'm on this team.
Yeah.
But honestly, you're gonna stick one of my
Oh yeah,
teams
yeah,
on
yeah.
the most on the team
Oh,
that's
no. This is really good. You know why? Because Ignis can only just send a message to Kane, and everyone gets the same message.
That's right.
Oh, that's so good. And I don't have to spend so many sendings just to send. I just send to one of Kane, and then Kane can say to every other team.
So you're gonna stick me on diplomacy too?
No.
There's only
no, no,
three
no.
of you.
There's only 3 of
Ah,
you.
our team spy team diplomacy team.
I was just thinking it's too bad you can't be everywhere all at once and then wait a minute. He can't,
He
but you can.
can.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if I'm on the
It can be
diplomacy,
everywhere all at once. Can is omniscience now?
You want to be
Alright.
on the diplomacy team instead?
well, I didn't know if that'd be more helpful in Barcode Cola or not.
Maybe. I just thought because if you use the 3Ks as communication, it's better for the research team. Oh, because I think we wanted. Oh no. Okay.
Well, if I'm not on the diplomacy team, how will the diplomacy team get your messages? Unless, of
Well,
course, I guess the diplomacy
I-
team may not be sticking together. We may be getting scattered as well.
Oh yeah, we would be scattered because we will be moving as a team unless we need to.
All right. I mean, if you really want me on the research team, I'm not going to be like any help. Though.
Oh, I don't know. You've been helpful on the past research. You're the breath of fresh air that the
we like about
researchers.
talent, right? Yeah. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
research it's not just brains; it's skills too.
You guys are trying to butter me up too much. There's something you're not telling me.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Well,
let me see.
I have a suggestion,
try
a
to
candidate
explain.
suggestion. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you go. What's your suggestion?
I have a suggestion, candidate for clandestine team. Right. Remember Ignis, the Shaman Blaze? He seems capable enough to, handle himself behind enemy lines.
Why would we trust him?
Well, because, judging by the last time we met him, it seems like he doesn't have any ill intentions toward us.
Sure, but I don't trust him. And it's literally going to go and fraternize with the enemy. Which we don't know where his loyalties lie.
That is true.
So no Shaman Blaze?
No Shaman Blaze then.
Right. Anybody else you guys want to bring in?
The research team, we have our companies. Artyom has his own research wing in what do you call that?
Literalis.
Literalis, right?
Not really a company, it's just himself basically. He has his workshop.
Oh, it seems okay.
He's
Right.
not a people person.
No, he's not. They are inferior to him, as you recall. Alright. Okay. So just this, yeah?
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
just this, I guess. But before we go, I just want to ask Lord Knight, do you
Yes.
recall the purpose of the wars that you instigated, right? Collecting those souls.
Yes, we were trying
Do
to...
we have access to that?
Not anymore. As I mentioned, the cultist attack on Mark, essentially depleted all of it. There is nothing left.
Well, that is unfortunate. I was hoping we can use that as our energy source, but maybe we can find some other energy source while we're doing this.
Of course,
You ever
but
perfected,
I still
um,
know the ritual. We only need to
Okay.
instigate a larger war. Instigate
Well,
about
no,
1 million deaths, and we will be back to where we started. A lingering silence just expands in the crew right now. I mean, that
I'm just gonna
is.
address the elephant in the room. Well, there is going to be a war, but if possible, I would minimize the casualties.
Is there even a million people in home at the same time?
There would be, yes.
But that would be like the whole of home.
No, no, no. There's still more. I think maybe home's population might be like under 1 billion, I think. But there is enough people to go around. But to be
Yeah.
fair, what do you call Lord Knight instigated the wars over several thousand years, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry, not starting with him, starting with what do you call? I mean Maloa is the one that started it. But yes. In the end it totaled up to almost 1 million.
Yeah, because they don't want to kill everyone, right? They just want the souls.
Exactly.
So it's not like one war, kill everyone, get everything, and do whatever they want.
So, with the people that you have assigned, you guys afterwards spend kind of like the immediate day to go around and find the people that you wanted to recruit and try to recruit them. For the art people, Fenton would be there and require some persuasion to be persuaded to join your team, but
Even if I bat my eyes and ask pretty please.
he can't say no to that. But once you say that this is for essentially taking revenge of what happened in Kontokol, he readily accepts to go into the Arcs and help with your puzzle. But in the meantime, when you ask for Zos actually is kind of unsure. He will direct you over to the Betrayer King, and you will have to deal with him to see if he is able to provide himself as a service, because he is now a part of the Hell's Riders, the direct member underneath the Betrayer King.
Is it similar to Sorrow? Like
Sorrow is a different thing entirely. Sorrow is basically someone who made a deal with the Betrayer King. Hell's Rider is more like a office position. High enough position that you work direct. Kind of like the children of the Empire, but to the Betrayer King. They call it the Hell's Riders.
Okay.
And then Jack and Jill, on the other hand, when you find and ask them, it will be a bit more difficult. When you send her a message, Jill will reply saying that she's not planning to travel anytime soon. Jack is ill, and she is spending some time with him. Why do you ask?
Oh. We I guess we'll explain. We found the position of the last 4 arcs and thought of you guys because you're so excellent at what you do. But I understand that your family comes first.
So sweet, Kane. Thanks for understanding, and sorry I can't help you.
I am gonna do one more caveat that's saying that things between us and the Emperor are getting very serious, and I'm probably gonna
Why?
dating.
Is there a space for me in between that? Because I would love to get in
Communicating
between
face to
that. I'll just say at some point you meet face to face. She will be holed up in basically a lone
enough.
cabin somewhere in Shimon. And
It's easy enough to say.
And Haley manages to open a door directly to the cottage. Apparently, the door is one of the.
See, for a half second, Cade imagines what she's picturing, and then he just is like, "Huh? No, hang on, no, wait." I'm saying this as a friend to let you know that things may be very different in the upcoming days. So take your time to be with your father.
Kind of like furrows her eyebrows a little bit. Different? How?
Well, do you guys think that when we discuss things, do you think it's so safe to tell her the time crunch since she was going to be in the arcs with us?
Think so. Think it's fine.
Okay. All right, then I'll just take a breath. Well, we got about 6 days to figure out how we're going to defeat the Emperor, or else he defeats us.
Oh, you have been feuding for a long time. I suppose it's only a matter of time you decide to go head to head, but I don't see how this benefits me. I mean,
Benefits you?
it's your
Nothing
feud.
at all. Well, I mean, it only benefits you in the sense that the general world is at stake, you know. He wins, he takes it all.
I mean, he's not that bad of a ruler, you know?
I mean, he is the beast.
Well, there's that, but you know, I don't know if you've worked under him. I have, and he's not totally an asshole. He pays well. They gave me this leave.
No, I get that. I mean, he's the beast. You know, the beast the 12 fought thousands of years ago.
I know that, but you know, people can change. Like, Jack's now, you know, not totally hating you. He's just like 50% hates you, you know?
Oh, wow, I'm making a lot of progress.
Yeah.
So if you think I defeat the Emperor, is it going to increase to like, you know, is it going to be like 30% hates me?
You're funny.
Listen, that's why I said family comes first. If you think that doesn't sound so bad, and you'll take your bets with Beast, that's up to you. Your life.
Yeah, I mean, I would have joined you, Kane, but kind of looks back at Jack, who is now bedridden. Skinnier than you remember. His great sword is just leaning against the wall. He's breathing heavily with a cold chicken soup on the corner of the table, you know, unfinished. He turned over to you and he goes, I'm gonna be with him. Doesn't have much time left, I think. If you're still having this feud, once, you know, this all done, I can join you. Yeah?
Yeah, can I say hi to the old man?
Sure. Come on.
Alright. Kane's gonna go in. Is he awake?
He is awake, but his breathing is definitely labored. He sees you coming in and he kind of sniffs the air a little bit. I know that musk. Kid!
Thanks. People say. Hi. How you doing, old man?
I lie. Are you here to finally make an honest woman of my daughter?
I don't think your daughter wants to be an honest woman, to be honest.
Kane!
She's too free-spirited, you know that.
I do.
As if no one can make her be anything.
And he kind of tries to sit up a little bit.
Does he need help?
He seems to be able to do it. Kind of leans against the wall side a bit. Let's see you.
Okay.
How have you been? It's been a while.
Oh, been busy. It has been. A little over a decade? Yeah, it's been busy. Going around, seeing the world, out of town, sightseeing. We found the last 4 arcs, so I was just stopping by to let y'all know because I know you guys love hunting them so much. But well, things have changed, I guess.
It was all her. Go on, Jill. You want to finish all 12. Isn't that right? Well, no. You got all 6. That's pretty good already. I just wanna relax and enjoy my time here, doing nothing, you know? Don't lie. You're bad at lying. Okay, fine. Wanna be with you. You're not well. Once you're better, we can go in for those 4 arcs. Yeah? Go. Join him. But you, Ken,
Yes, sir.
help her. Get all 12. Okay? If you can't make her an honest woman, at the very least do that. That is actually something she wants.
Well, if it's adventure you want, then I can certainly provide that.
Jack. Go! Go. I'll be fine. I'm sure I will be here by the time you come back. Go! Kinda, it turns to you, Kane. Almost like asking what should she do here?
I think we should respect the words of our elders sometimes.
Who are you calling elder, you? It tries to grab onto you. You can easily move out of the way if you want to.
And bring the cane to make his point. What you call it, elder?
Jill,
I'm going
kinda,
to
Yeah.
put my hands on his shoulders,
Mhm.
kind of at once put him back to the wall to rest against, and give him a pat. I don't know if my healing hands do anything against illness.
It does. You can spend a charge instead of
So-
healing is to heal an illness, basically.
Okay, because I know that Kane doesn't always consciously activate it because he's not like
Yeah.
he's
But
not
like
really
the player can
spellcaster.
manually activate it, so we just say Kane accidentally
Yeah,
activates
so-
it.
Yep. So he'll accidentally. His intention is to soothe him, like so.
And as you
So
do
he's
so,
just gonna pat him.
you can see his heavy breathing kind of gets a little bit lighter. You can see there is a little bit of color kind of returns to his green skin. And then he looks at your hand and looks at you. Kind of gives you a nod. Didn't know you turned to religion.
As if they could convince me of anything.
Thank you. But I'm afraid no gold in the world will help this. Jillian, go.
He is gonna see an expression cross Kane's face at the sound of an uncurable illness.
Mhm.
A look of knowing in his eye. Kane's gonna nod and just some things you really just have to accept sometimes. Anyways, before we leave, do you want us to get anything for your bedside? Pills, milk, sugar, wine?
A big pint of beer, please.
Excellent choice.
Yeah.
You got any in the? We'll fetch you one right now.
Fetches
And
like
we can have one-
across town. Fetches a brand new one,
yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah, I'll get a whole cask. We'll have a toast between us three.
As you pour one for each of you, he takes it. Kind of. He. When you fill it fully, he's not able to properly lift it. Jillian had to kind of like remove like half of it before he is able to properly lift it up, and raises it to you guys. To safe travel and to a incredible journey.
To the people of legend, Kane says as he gestures to him.
And Jillian kind of raises as well. And to family. People that we care for and care for us. As the three of you share a drink. And finally leave for your part of the journey. In the meantime, the diplomacy team. As you go around and contact the various people that you want to bring into the group. Grandma Magma is happy to be of assistance. But she, be honest with you, it is not her time anymore. The world is yours. She will be there to provide guidance. But it will really be up to you, Ignis.
Yeah.
And may I just say, I'm proud of the human you've turned into.
I'm proud of the mother you turned into.
I feel like that's not needed. Let's go.
The grandmother part, I think you could tone it down with
What?
Ray.
I am their grandmother and I will make sure they be good, strong, young Genasi. Have Genasi. Close enough.
Close enough.
And you're able to bring in Inferno as well, which might you say, like, still you look as youthful as before. Doesn't seem to have the age since the last time you've met. I mean, even Magma has grown a little bit of, gray hair here and there, but Mr. Inferno there, still in his 40s by the looks of it.
Whoa! Order of the Flame is the Flame Spirit Mountain is really taking care of you well.
Well, of course. That's why I say you should come to the sermons once in a while.
Once in a while. You know what? If we get out of this alive, I will come to one sermon.
Very good.
I will bring my kids as well.
Even better. And perhaps your husband too.
Yes.
Good. Magma, how you doing? As they all have their own conversations to the side, you go on and recruit other people as well. Akal is very happy to lend his network of people in Swifel that you can recruit and talk to. Meanwhile, what you call the Nawilan royal family, so King Tor, his son Surge, the right hand and left hand of the of the royal family is happy to join in and help with whatever that is needed for you to spread out your wings. So in terms of the diplomat people, not much of a problem there for you to recruit your people. And then finally, in the clandestine team. Sorry?
What about Conticle and Barco de Cola, Shimon? Are they?
Hold on, we're just recruiting people. You're not actually doing the diplomacy yet. You're just getting the people that you need right now.
The people too. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, got it.
And then for the clandestine team, you guys are spread out trying to find. The problem is that the people in the clandestine team are already spread out all over the place, trying to contact Callista is already hard, trying to send a message, but in the end you were able to get into contact with her, and by the sounds of it, she has been keeping on the down low within the floating city of Meradrath itself, actually.
Oh my god.
She will confirm with you. You sure you want me to leave? Once I leave, I don't know if I can come back.
Does she? I mean, I assume she would tell us what happens inside. Does she know where the Emperor is and all that?
The Emperor is right now not within the city. As I've heard, he was gone for a couple weeks already. Don't know where exactly.
I think that's what we need to find out, right? Are there anything? Can you track anything that goes in and out that is a bit weird than the usual?
Like I said, I can keep an eye here, but if I were to follow you on whatever mission you are planning to do, I can't return.
We do need another scout, though. We need to figure out where the clandestine is for. What again? I thought it is to keep an eye on the enemy.
It's to
Yeah.
find out where
Keep
the
an eye out.
location.
Yeah,
Okay.
find the location and run interference if possible. Try to
Well,
slow them
wasn't-
down.
Wasn't there the Pyre's disciple Lena? Was a ranger, wasn't he?
Oh, that is correct. But you decided not to contact him. You can contact him if you want to. He is a
Yeah, we
ranger.
can. Just to help. I think it is better for Callista to be where she is. Have a person on the inside. But then again, don't we have the same with Akal people? Can they give us the same information that Callista gave us?
No, trying to get people into the city of Merodrat is impossible. I don't know how your friend is able to get there. Unless she's lying, of course.
No.
Well,
So I think Callista should stay there.
then maybe you can split into different teams. Callista will be doing mostly information gathering, but you also wanted to run interference, right? That should be a different group.
I don't know. Because Callista
I can
would
do
be-
it. I could try interference if you think that's better. Not for me.
I mean, you're there regardless.
Because like
So,
your
like, if the
interference
two-
and clandestine stuff might bring you outside of the city of Meridrath. Try to get into the city of Meridrath is hard already. That's why Callista
Yeah.
wants to remain there.
I think she should. It's
Right.
just, so then it's just about finding the field of loss and figuring out what the enemy is doing over there, right?
Mhm.
Oh,
And
no,
interference,
no.
is the
I
other.
have a better idea.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. What the clandestine team can do is, okay, first of all, determine who's in charge of the city right now. The Empire is not there. Are the children's there?
No, the children have not been seen in a while as well. Perhaps doing diplomatic mission
Then
away
why-
from the city.
Yeah, then why don't they slowly, within 6 days, try to take over the city itself? We have a huge floating city that can teleport.
I
That is
think
pretty
you're
funny.
overestimating my abilities.
We'll be sending over some heavy hitters ourselves, right?
Yeah, but remember, it took a bunch of us, so some people died, so that we could infiltrate the castle.
That is because we were facing the children. There's no one there. The Empire is not there. The Emperor is not there. The children are not there.
Never stolen a castle before. I think it could be really fun.
Callista has indeed stormed the castle, so she knows the ins and outs.
All right. So if you want to steal the castle, then that will be a long process. Is no one looking for the location of the teleport then?
Yeah, that's the thing though. Do we want the castle? Do we want the location? Which one is more important?
Like, it needs to be. I mean, another thing is we need to figure out how to get people in there. Unless Calista already has people in there.
No.
I thought Akao would have some people in there.
No.
Well, great. It's a cool idea, but I don't think we have the people for it. And I feel like finding the field of loss would be much more important because can't fight if we don't know the location of the final fight.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry.
So information is more important.
Schedule-
We'll take that
If
castle
we're
at
ahead
a
of
later date.
schedule-
We'll
Maybe
take
if we're
the
ahead of
castle after
schedule.
we're done with dealing with the emperor.
Oh wow.
But don't you want a cool teleporting castle? Come on.
It's not a teleporting castle, okay? It's a teleporting city. That thing is massive. All
I'm
right.
surprised they won't use it. It's a big thing to use on their side. I think they will, but like at the end. Oh my god, how are we gonna get over the city castle?
Yeah, I think
don't know how we
because
can have it all.
they cannot fire the death ray anymore. They need all the pieces right now. I think they cannot spare any of the pieces anymore.
Possibly they don't even use it.
So, what's the plan, guys? So they're continuing doing
Yes.
finding the information.
But in my opinion, just have Kalista leave the city and find the location. Help with the finding the location thing. I mean, because if the children are not there, the emperor is not there. There's not much to look into, right?
All right. So
Because
this whole
what
group
we're
will be
fighting is not
traveling
the
around.
empire. We're fighting the emperor, right? The empire might not be full of bad people. They're just following bad people.
I guess it's just. What if something like I don't know. Feels like that's their base though.
It is.
And they left it. Means they no longer have any use for it.
We assume it's
Wait, can Calista, spend at least one day finding out, at least what happened, where the children went and all that,
Sure. She'll spend
and then
time
before
in.
joining the rest of the team?
All right. Okay. 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 So, as you guys split up, you guys are able to recruit the people that you need, no problem. Lena is happy to join, given that you are basically taking down the largest possible enemy that you can get here. So he is into it. Well, Radier, he's more of a Rex asked for help, and he will be happy to join in as well. So for those guys, not much of a problem. So as you guys kind of begin scattering about to do your own missions, trying to hopefully help with your objectives, that is where we're gonna take a break. Let's grab some drink, grab some food, and then we'll reconvene in about 15 to 20 minutes, and then we will see the results of your action. So we'll take a break. Go grab some breakfast.
Okay.
Ooh.
And hello everyone. Welcome back. So right now the group is split into 4 different parties, each with your own goals. The Ark Expedition team, you are focused on exploring the 4 remaining arcs and trying to find the 4 artifacts that should be within them. In the meantime, the research team is planning to modify the spell that Manada has provided to you in hopes that you can reduce the severity of the spell. And then there's the diplomacy team, who will be focusing on trying to get as many people to your side as possible. And then finally, the clandestine team, whose job is to make sure, is to find where this site of the ritual that the emperor stated, and then, maybe and then run some interference with the empire's operation in the meantime. So it goes. You guys separate to your own teams, travel on to your own locations. We'll start over with Kane's team. The Ark Expedition team consists of Ylvana, Kane, Soro, Haley, and also Vivian. As you travel to the first Ark, the Angel, forgot about that, and Fenton too.
I convinced her.
Yep.
Yeah, I have my own gang.
Exactly. Your own harem there. Excluding the sister.
Except for Haley.
Excluding the sister. No, not Haley. Not Haley. Oh, some anime people might. No, not Haley. Not Haley. Technically, it's like a parallel universe.
There's always a little picture.
I know, right?
I know the Emoto character is a thing, but not this time.
Not this time. All right.
Have you ever seen my teen romantic comedy snafu like that? There's nothing going on with the Emoto, okay?
Yeah. Every time there is one Emoto. But no. You guys continue traveling, but you have, unlike the others, you don't really have a particular place, a particular order that you need to go to. You have 4 arcs that you need to go through, and you need to choose which one you want to go first. One is within Nawila, the Water Genasi nation. One is in Montana Dorado, near Montana Dorado, the place where one of the disasters actually eaten up. And then there is in the ocean, next to the free cities of Rid, that is currently under the Empire's control. And then a place that you've never been before called Haya, near the tail end of the Shimon, that is mentioned to be one of the more dangerous locations for you to be in. Which one do you want to go to first, Kate?
Well, should we get the most dangerous out of the way, y'all?
Yeah, sure.
While we're all filled up on HP, is that what we think? While we're still bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Yeah, that is up to you, Kate. You're leading this one.
Hey, I like to know if the group has a general consensus.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, so the tail end of Shimon, you said, was the most dangerous one?
That's right.
Is that because of the region?
The region, yes. Well, not because of the
all right.
management, so to speak.
Yeah, we're just going to teleport basically directly to the Ark, so let's start there.
All right. So as you teleport over to the Ark and travel towards your destination guided by Gilvana, you will realize that you are unable to travel further because the dice is telling you to go through what looks to be a magical barrier that is protecting a large swath of the forest. The barrier itself is almost opaque. You can barely see through the forest on the other side, and this magical barrier is stopping anyone from going through it. Asking the local area, you would know that this barrier was erected to prevent the spread of some kind of undead disease that was spreading in the area. And basically this barrier was erected to prevent anything from coming in or coming out from that place, hitting you with a wall, a roadblock for you to continue, because as you investigate a bit more, where you need to go is right inside this dome. What do you do?
It's like it's like a blue rose bomb. You're walking into it.
Well,
Well,
Blue
not
Rose
really.
Bomb is
Wait.
just a weird area that when you walk in, you get
Yeah.
damaged. This one is a literal
Yeah.
dome, like
A little
wall.
barrier, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna need some kind of. Is there a way we can localize the destruction of this barrier? I'd feel bad tearing the whole thing down if it's supposed to be preventing disease from spreading.
All right. Is asking the people around you, trying to see if there's a way to locally disable this. There is a way.
Well,
Vivian will
okay.
suggest that we put in a, what do you call, an anti-magic area. That way, only the area locally around where she cast the anti-magic area will be dispelled. And that way, you should be able to move in. However, that will create a hole, and whatever's inside could come out.
Oh, that's
Especially
nice.
since you're not gonna spend your time guarding that hole.
There's no way we could recast the barrier.
The anti-magic lasts only for a short duration, so it's not permanent.
What if
Okay.
what if you dig under it?
I think, honestly, if the spell lasts a short duration, the quickest thing to do would be to cast the spell, go through, and then just kind of stand there guarding the weak spot until the anti-magic dissipates, just to make sure that nothing escapes.
Well, she can dispel it immediately if that's what you're worried about.
Oh.
The problem is going out from the locals saying that the barrier is preventing any teleportation in or out. That's why any creatures on the inside is not able to get out.
We wouldn't be able to do the same trick inside the barrier?
Well, I only have one of that level spell slot. Unless if Haley knows anti-magic field. Nope.
Okay. So, but that thing doesn't last long anyway, so it probably wouldn't stay up for the duration of the entire arc hunt.
That's true. If we long rest in here somehow and then come back out, then I can do it again.
Right, that's an option. Haley, your dimension door thing. Do that as many times as you like.
Limited still, but I do have a lot of slots that can do that.
Oh, you mean the teleport thing or the actual? Oh yeah, dimension door, as in go inside.
That should like. Can you typically use that in areas where teleportation's not
No.
allowed?
Nope. It's basically teleportation. This thing will block it.
The door opening, the door click thing.
What about your special door trick?
Assuming there is a door on nearby that we can go in and a door on the inside that we can go out, sure.
Assuming, okay. Well,
Oh, ask around what was in there.
According to them, apparently there is a lich that has kind of like set up a foothold there, and basically they sealed it in because they can't defeat it.
So a lich would be like in a castle or a tomb. There is a chance
Right.
there's a door there.
I think that generally worrying about how to get out shouldn't be that much of an issue because we'll be able to teleport with our die inside the arc?
Inside the arc, yes. You've teleported
So-
using the dice immediately before this.
Right, so if we get in using the anti-magic field, we should theoretically, once it's closed behind us, be able to teleport from this arc after we're done with it, with this die.
Great.
So then we shouldn't need to worry too much about how to get back out. And then I guess worst case scenario, we'll just wait 8 hours to rest after. I imagine after an arc, we'd want a long rest anyway to recoup our abilities and health. So I think we're okay to use the anti-magic field to get in.
All right.
It doesn't nullify it all like permanently, right? It's just a temporary hole.
Sorry?
It's just a temporary hole.
It's a
so
temporary
the
hold, yeah.
anti-magic field's temporary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
temporary.
Cool, cool.
So we
Cool. Nice, nice, nice.
we wouldn't be letting anything out if we spell it behind us.
All right.
Okay, nice.
So as you do so, Vivian casting that anti-magic field, allowing you guys to enter the room, you will realize that the opaqueness from the other side does not come from the barrier itself, but what is inside the barrier, as this pale gray bluish smoke begin to spill out the moment you guys dispel that area, and it kind of starts crawling across the ground, and you can immediately hear the sound of like clanking armor and movements coming from inside the woods itself. Immediately you guys move in, rush in, trying to find your way towards the arc and resolve the issue, trying to find the arc and, you know, complete the challenge that was inside. Now that part is not really a problem. As Vivian, you guys rush in, Vivian dispels the anti-magic field, the barrier returns, the smoke that you create, the smoke that spilled outside remained outside for a moment, and then almost as if like it gets absorbed into the ground for a bit as you guys rush in. As you're in there, moving and dodging through the hordes of undead, you were able to do so, especially with Gilvana guiding you. You were able to do so without much problem, and upon arriving in the arc, this particular you were able to get into it, go through most of the challenge, and then finally claim the next artifact that you would have, called the Final Ledger, a stone tablet with impossibly small writing that apparently lists down the list of people who have died. But the text is way too small for you to even describe, to see what is on there. But the writing continues as you read the tablet. So you have achieved that one tablet. One down,
What?
3 more to go. Yes.
Stats.
I'm gonna give you later. I only have stats for one right now. For the, what do you call? I'll give you the next session if you really need it. But in the meantime, while Kane is really focused on doing that dungeoneering and everything, J5, you and your friends sit down with basically an ancient scroll, 1, written in ancient language, 2, written in an ancient magic system, 3, that you're going to have to try to analyze and go through. So it is just a pain to go through the whole thing, and trying to translate everything exactly will require time that you do not have. So to get this done quick, you will need to make some perform some shortcuts, basically.
Need to what? Come again?
You will need to do some shortcuts in the translation.
Oh, shortcuts. Okay.
Yeah, kind of like replacing some parts that kind of similar to what you know, but from your understanding, it's not as good as what is in the scroll. So you pick.
Well, here's the thing though.
Uh-huh.
I can read all text.
This is not understanding the language. It's like, yes, you can read A, B, C, and numbers, but can you understand a mathematical formula? Basically, you know? So you can understand the text, but like the arrangement and the symbolism and everything, that's the part where you have to translate to the modern way of spellcasting.
Okay.
Yeah. So with that, need you to pick what shortcut are you taking? Are you shortcutting the power of the spell? So it's gonna be a little bit weaker than what was performed, but you know, you'll have it done quick.
That's a big no-no.
Second is to increase the cost of the spell. The spell will require a little bit. It will require a little bit more for it to complete. Or thirdly,
Okay.
increase the toll to the caster a bit more. You're not sure if you're able. You're good if you or even Artyom can cast this spell without harm. Which do you pick?
Well, I would. Okay. Here's my logic. I would try to. I would take a shortcut on the power side. Well, my logic is this. Okay, my logic is this. We now have access to what call that. What's the name again? Well, dust thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so with dust, we can use dust as the what do you call that? The power source.
So you're not
Right.
making an item. You're making a spell here. But I'm weakening the
I know
power.
we're making the spell, but can later on I use dust to power the spell?
No, dust has always been a separate thing from magic. Even when you make it rust, it's more like it's more stable. Working with magic, they usually still don't work together.
Okay, I see. Well, in that case, let's increase the toll to the caster then.
Just told to the caster.
Why? You wanna
You look
end
through
the
it. You try to.
dying.
This part here
It's
that
not like I'm gonna die though.
this part here kind of describes the spell itself, and it describes like the amount of toll that a person will take. There are several lines of mitigation, where you assume it's mitigation, that has been written into the spell itself, but it is a very complicated process that for you to translate this is going to take you an additional 2 days basically to just translate this whole thing, and you don't have that much.
Okay.
So looking at this, you decide to sacrifice on this and try to replace it with one of the other mitigation that you know in modern magic, and just hope it works. Go ahead, roll me intelligence medicine check for me, please.
Intelligence medicine. Wait, I'm using Hellfire right now, right? Yeah, that's right. Intelligence medicine, right?
Yeah, and yeah, medicine.
Oh, come on! Whoa, what? Inspiration.
Yeah.
Why? This is medical stuff. Why would you be good at trying to mitigate the toll of spells?
It's not. I'm good at it because I have a lot of people working with me, so maybe they can double check my mistakes.
All right. Okay, so one of the researcher that you hired. Sorry, go on.
Well, some of them say, Mr. G, I was running the numbers, and I think you made a miscalculation on this part or something like that.
Yeah. You look at the guy, and this is the random guy that you hired because he worked at the hospitals basically, doing low level healing and everything. But then he wanted to move to a different industry and join your company. So he has some background in research, but not much. But he was able to notice something in regards to damage mitigation that could help you to kind of okay, maybe this is not right. You redo the research and.
And let's do it again. Roll that.
12. It's better. You can kind of see. Oh, right, this one. Yeah. So you try to revise it a little bit more. Sure. Flash it to a 17. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
A little bit better.
All right. So with a 17, you look through it and you realize that. Looking through at the entire spell basically as written down right now, you will know that the spell is going to take a heavy toll on the spellcaster. It will not just take a 9th level spell slot. Sorry, it won't just take all the spell slot you have. It will also take some life force that you may not have enough of.
What?
Okay.
If you do this, it is entirely a possibility that you will not be able to cast a spell ever again.
Mm.
That's crazy.
All right.
Okay. You keep that in mind as you continue your research. You have that, but this is not the final. You just translated it, and now it's time to cut down, see where you can, negotiate the power of the spell, move the variables around, and everything. In the meantime, on the opposite side of the world, Ignis, you actually have been doing great. You've talked to people, and many of your closest allies instantly agree to join you. Mark, obviously, because he is in your party. Kailapa is always up for another battle. Nawila, obviously, have already pledged their assistance. Kontakol is a little bit more unsure. And as you talk to more and more people, you realize that the attack by the cults has kind of shaken quite a large number of people. Not the faith in you guys, more just in the idea of going against the beast. Many have actually turned towards what Infradeter has been doing. Infradeter survived the last attack on the beast by being neutral somehow. They are instead looking towards what Infradeter is doing and considering to just staying neutral in this encounter. And this is, to you guys, is an obviously dumb decision. The beasts don't care what you are. They're just gonna kill you. You're not an archdevil like the betrayer king, right? And it just kind of frustrates you when you bring in logic and like you bring in this plea of like survival, not even like being like, for the greater good or anything. It's just for your own survival, and they're being so irrational about this, and it just gets frustrating for you and your team. And in one of the day when you guys are kind of sitting together trying to discuss on how you want to do next, Rex gonna suggest something. These people are insane, but we do have a tool to force these guys to compliance. And he looks at Kaito.
Oh.
I think you misunderstand my power. I can strengthen emotions that are already there. I cannot change people's mind. It's true. But you're not the only one here. We have other people who are...
in a state that we want to.
Exactly. And that one we can rely on more magical means. Combining those two together, we can just change their minds without many opposition. Now, they might be mad at us afterwards, but let's deal with that later. For now, we need the army, and these people just won't listen.
Are you talking about Gias?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I don't know how to say it. You know the spell Gias? G-A-S?
Oh, yes. Yes, sure. Dominate person as well. Those things, similar things. Anything that could push them a little bit to our side, and Kaito will bring us to the finish line.
It's just if it fails, our ties are just gone.
Doesn't matter. Kaito will ensure us succeed, right? I suppose that would be possible, but it's not permanent, you should know.
We'll suffer, if we were to make out of this, Literalis, Mach, Kaito, Kailapa, maybe, whoever was with us might not, want to associate with us given the use of this tactic.
Sacrifice, right? At least we'll have the army we'll need. Otherwise, and he kind of shows you a sheet showing how many people that we're expecting, people that we're gonna get. You're basically cut down the army that you're supposed to get by half.
Oof.
I understand, but Rex Literalis is already pretty cut off from a lot of things.
I'd rather be cut off than be dead. My suggestion. At this point, Yugana stands up. While that is an interesting thought, might I give another suggestion? These people are a little bit worried about their time post-war. Why don't we give some incentive? I was talking to some of those people. They said that they are interested in those artifacts that Kane has been collecting. Give him some of that. When I proposed that, they were pretty happy to join in our side. With this, we won't be able to get everybody, but we'll at the very least engaging the enemy with 75% that we wanted. It's pretty good. Maybe even 80 if we push a bit.
We do need it for the final battle, but they don't need to know that, I suppose.
Well,
If
afterwards.
it's gone.
Oh, the
I
item doesn't
think-
disappear, right? The last time the 12 used, it's still there.
Yes, but it will contain part of the beast.
No, it won't.
No, it won't.
You have to
I
find
thought that's
six.
why we-
You have to find 6 other masterpiece artifact for you to put the
Oh.
piece in.
Wait, then why do we need this one?
Is for you to even be able to hurt the beast.
I still have to find more artifacts. Who's doing that? God damn it. We're not doing the actual steps.
Well, Sabine is there. What do you call it? Akami is stealing some stuff, I'm sure.
Also, where's the did we not ask the what was there?
Who?
Connor and Maria?
You did not.
What's it? Why?
bring them in
I
if
thought
you
we
want
put
to.
it in the list. Yeah, because they are pro cycle.
Sure, we'll see if they want to.
'Cause I
Focus
think
on your
you
thing,
press like-
Ignis. Diplomacy right now. You're distracted.
Ah,
Let J5
Um,
deal with that.
I'd have to ask the team if they are okay with that. Like, who wants these? Who will hold it? I guess that's my concern. To be fair, they do need somewhere to go.
One of it is the Shoguns. If I recall,
Okay.
2 of them are willing to join us if we provide 1 item to the shogunate. A couple of nations in Barco de Cola as well. I think we're able to bring in 2 coalitions in with 2 more artifacts. There is a nation to the south of Mark. What was that place called? The Giants. They were willing to get some as well. If you provide 1 artifact, just need to pick which one we want to give. We have 6, right?
4,
6.
6. What's the other
Including the first defiance and also the planar definition.
two? The plain definition. I love that thing.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Time to make
Wait,
a
what's the
decision.
first defiance? Is it the spell?
Another artifact. All 6.
Did we see this artifact?
Yes, I think I showed it to you. 1 second.
It's not.
This one here, first defiance. And then you also have planar definition.
First defiance. Okay. Okay. I guess we don't need to give away all 6, right?
Depends. For every 1 artifact you gave away, you'll be able to get 5% extra army.
5% for a legendary artifact?
You're trying to sway a nation here and telling them to send thousands of people to possibly their deaths and never return. So yes, one artifact.
Ooh.
So if we give everything a big 30% more, then we have 80% of what we wanted. Is that
That's
it?
right.
Hey guys, what do you think?
Ask Kane, Kane
Control
ask
for
J5, J5
100%.
ask Kane.
I will
My
distribute the
control for
information throughout the group.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what when they say artifacts, what is included? Like if I gave up one of my daggers,
They're referring to
would that be an artifact?
They're referring to the 6 artifacts that you are collecting right now.
Yeah. So we have 2 of the 6, right? No.
Right now you have, well, at this point you have 3 of the
Yeah.
6. I have the
Yeah,
item,
then
but the
what was
description is
Yeah.
not there yet. But it's
What's
this
the name
one,
of
the final ledger.
the other one? Final ledger.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
Ignore the description. I have not made this description yet. But basically, the final ledger is a tablet containing list of people who have died.
Honestly, could just say yes. Maybe we get 75%. I want to keep the plane on our finish.
Now, in my opinion, we can make a deal like this. We'll give them the artifacts on the promise that they will keep it safe in case we need to use it for future, future things.
That's
Yeah.
something I can put in the clause, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they'll get the artifact and they'll be the keeper of these artifacts in case things happen again. At least our predecessor, predecessor, not
Yeah.
predecessor, successor. Yeah, our successors will have an easier time finding these artifacts.
And put in a clause how they have to hold it, how they have to store it, to make sure it's not easy for people to steal.
Yeah, steal or
And-
destroy.
And should a worthy successor come about, it has to be given to them. If the beast strikes again.
I think we'll see what I can do. As you go on, go ahead and roll
I
me
mean-
persuasion check.
Oh, me!
Yes.
Digging this.
But
I'm not there to flash you though. Can I proxy flash K?
No, no proxy
Wait.
flash.
I could just make myself have advantage because I have enhanced ability.
Sure.
So whenever I go into these negotiations, I would definitely kind of like juice up on the charisma.
Mhm.
So I can roll with advantage.
You can, yes. You can also just foresight yourself, I guess.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. I forgot I have a better one. Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, go ahead.
'Cause
Wait, can you? Who's the
I-
one that cannot gain advantage ever again? Did you guys not take the item? Rex.
It's Rex.
No, we don't. Oh, Rex. Okay. Okay.
Also, I just remembered. Kitiara should have gotten double damage and deal double damage
I
in
forgot
that
about
fight.
that. That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
Anyway, roll it with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get guidance? No.
Nope.
Anybody can. Yeah, no.
Oh,
damage.
it's not Kitiara who will get the double damage. It's Kaito, right? Kaito who bought the item for
No, no,
Kitiara,
That,
right?
no.
Kitiara
Kitiara, they were trying to do the sacrifice. Like, I'll sacrifice myself for you. No, I will. No, I will. That kind of thing, you know. 16. All right.
Do I add on? Can I add on with a 5?
Why? Why would you be good at negotiating terms regarding these artifacts here?
Well, I've been deep in the throes of politics for the past 12 years.
Mhm.
So, at the very least, I know what they want. I can read their expressions at the very least and intention.
Mhm.
And in my negotiation tactic, I can press where I can see is their kind of weak point, or yeah.
Okay.
And of course, I would also like, they wouldn't have to do all the protection by themselves. We will be there afterwards to supervise, you know, give whatever resource that we can have. So it's not like they have to do
In
it alone.
Gotcha. In the end, they will not agree to give you like the clause about we will surrender the item to the successors. They will have full control on who they give if needed, especially since successor is such a vague term. Just anybody could claim to be the next
That's fair.
savior of the world. But
That's
they
true.
will agree on the case where they will help should there is a world threat, and this artifact can be used to stop it. In addition, of course, they will put it in a secure manner. They all have their own ways of securing dangerous and powerful artifacts, nonetheless. So yes, they will agree to that. And no, you do not have to help them. They'd rather not share how they store their sacred, powerful
Okay.
artifacts with, people that is not affiliated with them.
Okay.
So,
So,
would you agree, Ignis?
Yeah.
All
Sounds
right.
fair.
75% of your expected army power, basically, will be basically 75%. That would amount to, I'd say
A
about,
million.
no, not a million.
A million
Um,
and more.
you
A
it,
million
it
and
will
more.
basically amount to about, calculator.
1,100,000.
I think you guys are inflating the number of people fighting from back then. Uh,
We have 1 billion people, right?
that is
A million is
correct.
barely
You will
1%.
get about 225,000 soldiers that now you will
Okay.
need to figure out
Let's
how
hope.
to bring to all hope.
Oh,
Next,
That's not
as you guys
enough.
are mulling about the other side, Kane have just arrived at the
I.
second arc that you wanted to go, Kane, which is
okay, so we did the Shimon. What are the other three again? I should write this down.
at
Middle
Swifle
of
in
water.
Rid. That's the water one. At Montana Dorado, that is the in
Where
Barco de
the
Cola, and then in Nawila, which is in Honohea.
Let's do Narwela.
Nawila. All right. So with this, you actually have kind of like a VIP treatment almost, because you are basically directly connected with the royalty, and what you call King
probably
Thor
needs to
himself is helping you with this discussion and everything. So yes, you actually get. The moment you arrive, you're placed in a very fancy hotel. When you're ready to leave, you have like a carriage ready for you to bring to wherever you need to go. They even give you extra guards to help you on your journey. They are nothing compared to you guys, but meat shields. And you continue on, trying to trying to follow Gilvana's dice as it rolls and rolls, bringing you over deeper and deeper into Nawilan territory until you arrive at basically a secluded swamp. And at that point, the carriage had to go. You had to travel in by foot. And as you travel further and further and further, you kind of arrive at a settlement that you guys didn't know was there. Not even the locals, not you guys especially. This place seemed to have existed without the knowledge of the king and the royalties of Nawila. When you walk further and you kind of talk to the people, you realize that this is one of those commune that live outside of normal civilization, aka a cult.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Love that.
Calling themselves the commune of the heavenly door. apparently they've been here for a long time, guarding a particular doorway that they believe will guide you to heaven once it's open. So right now, they've basically created a settlement to protect the place and make sure that, no one comes in and destroy the door. You're not a believer, you can't, if you're not a believer, you can't even get to the door, just to make sure that, the place is indeed completely secure.
That's what.
Wait a minute. This portal, this art portals should be invisible, right? Can they find these things?
No, art portals are not invisible.
No.
It's just a gateway, basically.
Some
It's a
are, but
circular arch. But no, there's no door for them to walk into right now. It's just an arch. They basically have an arch and then decorated it with flowers and decorative and gold
my
and,
God.
and offerings all around it. Then they have a wall protecting it with soldiers guarding the place, and then more lines of defenses. They basically created a military no-go zone.
like
Basically, only the highest
Right.
echelon of the religion is allowed to go there.
it's like someone found a cool door and just decided to build a whole settlement around it.
It's not even a door. It's an arc, and then I decide I want to worship this arc.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yes, it is very strange. It kind of prompts some of the members of your group. It's especially Vivian, actually. It kind of tingles her cult sense, so to speak. And she kind of go around, talk to people a little bit, and then with Haley, they both work together and kind of whisper to you, the Empire has something to do with this.
Oh, of course.
Oh, something to do with this cult?
Mm-hmm. Don't know if they
So
know
does
it.
that mean we should?
But from looking at their history books and all that, yeah, it's a bit suspicious that somehow this particular settlement is not noticed by, the people who owned these lands.
Let's see. Well, what do you think is
Kill
going to
everybody?
happen then? Do you think? No, we're not just going to kill everyone.
Aww,
Jesus,
Amy.
no.
She's starving for souls.
If it's something
No.
that we can steal, then I can help plan something. I guess we can plan a break-in, but
I mean, I guess we'd have to break in if they're guarding the door that ferociously. But as far as these people know, they're not. They are doing the right thing.
I would like to also say something. Silvana kind of comes up. I wonder what will happen to them once we show that this door does not lead to heaven.
What do you mean?
When they believe the door is supposed to lead them to heaven, and then it's just a puzzle. I wonder what will happen to, people whose whole life is this.
What? The whole belief system's a lie?
Yeah. Imagine if
Well-
the 12 is not real.
I didn't think the 12 was real for most of my life.
Well, they are now. You know that.
Well, yeah, it's kind of hard to ignore that when I had one trying to stab me,
That was fun.
but it was fun. But I guess one of those instances where you either have to mentally reconfigure yourself and move on, or you never accept the fact that you were wrong. They may hate us for opening their doorway to heaven. They'll probably come up with something like, the reason it didn't open up to heaven is because we were unworthy.
Okay. All right.
In fact, if we teleport directly out after this arc, they'll probably think we died in attempting to reach heaven, and that we were just another casualty.
Oh, I wonder if we're gonna change the religion to start looking for this golden dice thing to open the door to heaven.
Isn't that what the legend used to be when we were originally looking for the arcs?
Well, it's
Oh,
not
that's
really
perfect,
heaven.
Gilvana.
What?
It's for you to change them from the door to the one who made the door. It's your chance, Gilvana. These are all your followers.
She kind of looks around. Oh my god. I'm so gonna get into 12 heaven for sure after this.
What is 12
I don't know, just making stuff up. So what's the plan? I can try to, talk to these people, try to tell them, reveal them the truth a little bit. It's gonna take a while though. Change can't happen in
How
one
long of a
night.
while? You're right that it doesn't happen in one night. You can plant the seeds if you like, but and is it early morning or evening right now?
Your choice. You have time, you can spend time whenever you want to execute your plan.
All right. I will say if it's the morning, you have the day to talk to them and convince them if you'd like. But by tonight, we are going to be breaking in.
Okay, alright.
We are on a time crunch, unfortunately.
Okay, I'll plant the seed. Go ahead. Roll me charisma religion, please. Okay.
For me or Goanna?
We'll use you do the rolling.
Okay.
Since I feel like your stats are better
Charisma.
than hers.
Right. Yeah, you said charisma, wisdom.
Charisma religion. So click religion, change the stat from int to charisma.
Ah, okay.
19 with a natural
Oh.
1. What the fuck?
Reliable talent.
What can I say?
Even with that one.
Yeah, you have nothing to. You have no idea about the 12 and everything, but Gilvana asks for your help, so you do a little bit of pizzazz to add to Gilvana's mission to try to plant the seeds of conversion, but they obviously don't take that, don't agree to it, to anything, but you kind of like planted the seeds of possible what can happen in the future, and in hopes when night falls, what do you guys do now?
Well, when night falls, we're gonna have to break in. If they have guards at the door, we'll try to knock them out quietly.
Stealthily. Go ahead.
Yes.
Stealth check for me, please.
You
Why do I
figured
even
it's
bother
gonna-
for you to roll?
Yeah. You say it so ominously, it's like it's Kate.
But 29. Kane kind of goes around and he says, I got this. And slowly, people from afar, you can see like people fall down. Torch turns off. Torch turns off. Torch turns off. Torch turns off. One after another. And in one corner of that wall there, before Kane instructs everybody to start moving inside. And on the inside, at that point in time, there are a couple of people right in front of the door. They seem to be praying, worshipping. You're not sure what exactly they're doing, but they're on their knees, hands clasped together, heads bowing towards the door, not noticing your presence just yet. What's the plan?
Sleep.
Well-
Someone has to have the sleep spell.
I don't know. Does anyone have any kind of sleep spell?
Let's check Haley. That sounds like something Haley might have. And she does not.
She just thought.
Wow,
Oh.
Haley. Wow. Disappointed in you.
Hmm. Well,
That's like the number
These
one thing
peop-
you should have.
these people's religious texts, how do they describe the people who are in heaven? Do they have any kind of imagery?
Ooh.
The people in heaven, it's basically people like them, but they've kind of like walked through the threshold and arrive on the other side, basically.
So they don't have any kind of like visual, like in the artworks that they have, they don't have any visual changes?
Yeah, they don't have any visual changes to the person. per se. It's more just like having a general divine glow to them as they, ascend, so to
Perfect.
speak.
Mm,
You have a divine glow, Kane.
I do. I was wondering if that'd be too much.
Okay, your choice. Go for it, if you wanna.
All right, all right. Sometimes I don't want to feed delusions, but if this will help,
All
all right, I'll let the wings out, and I'll approach the door.
right. Wings spread out as Kane begin to approach the door. These people snap around, trying to like see what that noise is as they see this angelic creature wielding blades like a angel of death descending upon them, filled with both mix of awe and fear at the same time as they see you. Go ahead, roll me just pure charisma check, Kane. I don't think your reliable talent will help you for this one.
It won't.
No.
It won't for charisma.
Oh, but
Never
One needs a reliable talent,
mind. With that, you move in. They turn around. Are you here to guide us? To open the door?
I came here to see my followers, and I must return.
They
And I must
all gonna
return-
bow down over to you immediately, heads to the floor.
It feels absolutely ridiculous.
Guys, you have the opportunity to do the funniest thing right now. But please don't.
What do you do, Kane?
Well, Kane's gonna walk towards the door, and he's going to say, "Pick yourselves up, my children."
They all stand up. The four of them, they're gonna look up at you. And
I appreciate your devotion. The most important thing you must do to get into heaven is to accomplish what you were put on this earth to do.
what is our purpose?
That's for you to find out.
You are so
And
wise.
Kane's gonna go through the door, and he's gonna usher in his team with him, his fellow, his
Who are these
entourage,
people?
essentially.
Who are you? You shouldn't be here.
They're with me. Didn't you see them
worthy.
walk amongst?
They're worthy.
Didn't you see them walk amongst the walks amongst with me?
Are these the worthy ones?
These are the ones who have been by my side the entire time.
They all gonna look at all of you in awe. Very well. You shall strive to achieve your heights. Oh, 7 acolytes. As you all bow down in worship as Gilvana kind of like passes you the dice for dramatic effect, you know? You wave your hand and then... Sorry?
I was just gonna say, is it even gonna work if I do it?
Try it!
Just like
I
the
don't want to look
volunteer
stupid in
at the
front of them.
back.
Uh-huh.
And no, I'll say, now I'll gesture. I'll make a grand gesture for
Mhm.
Gilvana to go ahead and open the door for us.
You see Gilvana walk over and kind of like does a very exaggerated kind of like swing of an arm, trying to gesture like she's opening the door as the gate shimmers, and you can feel the gust of wind coming from the other side. They all raise their heads up. Heaven! They all look at you, kind of like, is it time for them to join in as well?
Kane's gonna like hold them back, and he's just like, "You must find your purpose."
Very well. You all bowed your heads. As
And I'll
one
just
by
kind of
one.
just like
Sorry, go on.
the bow. I'll just say something like, "Find your purpose." whether that's here or beyond. You have a great wide world to explore.
As Cain and the 6 acolytes enter the portal closes behind them, and they all continue and worship for this new figure that kind of like has been added to their canon, so to speak. The 7 acolytes.
Religion of Cain.
7 acolytes. Are there 7 of us on this trip?
Yes, there's actually
Yeah.
7 of you on the trip.
Oh my
yes.
god, the ass
Cain and
continues.
his 7
Oh,
acolytes.
yes, continue. Yeah.
Vivian
Always.
sidles over towards you, Kane. You are so hot as a cult leader right now.
Oh my god.
Oh, Vivian, now's your chance to say, oh.
And so you continue
Just like
on, you continue on this arc. Continue through the challenges that was set before you, and finally at the end, you retrieve the next item for this that you are looking for. Nawila, you receive the somatic
The eye
trifex.
Oh,
A
what's that?
three-sided hourglass, basically, where one content is water, one content is snow, and the other side is blank. And as the materials transfer between the location, they transform into water and into snow between the 3 parts of the vials, basically.
What
That
does it
is the
do?
next item that you have. This one is the item that was informed to you that basically controls the physical properties of the beast, basically.
Holy
Will
shit,
make
this
him
equipment
more-
sounds so good.
Will make him tangible. And with that, 4th artifact obtained. Moving on over to the middle of... Actually, where is your research location, J5? Is it in Conticol or somewhere else? Where are you doing your research?
I mean, I'm not gonna move my whole team, so it's gonna be in Quanticore.
Alright, okay. And you continue your research. Looking through the documents right now, looking through the spell, you begin to realize that there's not much that you can do to reduce the cost of the spell, because the spell itself does not... It takes a lot, obviously. It takes, at this point, it will basically cripple the person who's casting the spell, but the whole person and artifact that it requires, it's not really a part of the spell. It's more where after splitting the beast, will store the beast into these vessels. These are the most minimum amount of vessel that you can to contain the power of these. But you realize
To
the
make it
keyword
more.
there is minimum. So when you look through it, you realize if you modify this, expand the numbers, you might be able to make the sacrifice to a level that it might be insignificant, not affecting you at all.
Ooh.
Looking
Everybody has
at
a
looking
beast.
at the beast mine, you can either sacrifice 6 people to hold the 6 minds of the beast, or you can distribute the pieces to everyone in the world, making it basically everyone has a very small amount of what do you call a very small piece of the beast that it is basically insignificant, or at least it should be.
What
But
could
it's
be
just
the...
that,
Go on. If
I mean, okay. This is only a projection, right? If everyone has a small amount of this, which means everyone is a little bit evil on the inside.
Which they are.
No.
Next is the beast's body. Instead
Okay.
of distributing it amongst the 6 volunteering monsters, You may instead spread the power into a larger container, something much larger than everything, that the effects become very, very negligible. The very earth you are standing on.
Would that be
Basically, by doing so, you will cause a weaker version of the old home curse, the gritty realism thing, all over the world.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
You don't know
a
what it
weaker
will look
version.
like, because if you want to do a proper research, it will take, a lot more time. But you see that instead of putting it in the body of the 6 monsters, you put it into the earth instead, into home instead. And finally, for the 6 pieces of the beast's magic, you can either embed it into 6 master crafted artifacts, or alternatively, releasing it into the ether, mixing it with the fundamentals, the foundations of magic.
Okay.
By doing so, basically magic will kind of take into effect the characteristics of the beast, making destruction stronger, creation or resurrection harder, to maybe even impossible.
Can you stop?
Uh,
Stop. What
I
are
think
you?
I think the artifacts is obvious. It's not hurting anyone by itself, right?
It is basically just making everybody's life difficult.
Yeah, but the artifact itself, if I put it in 6 mastercrafted items, it's
Oh
not going to
yes,
hurt
yes,
anyone
yes.
by itself.
It's
So
not
yeah,
hurting anyone itself. It's just whoever's wielding those artifacts, on the other hand, will have the
yeah.
powerful stuff.
So I think the artifacts I can just leave it at 6. So leave it as is. But the other two, though, the mind and the body,
The body's hard. Because
because it corrupts whatever host that it's inhibiting, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. If I spread it out to everyone in the world, right? Will
Mhm.
that mean future generations will get it too, or just everyone alive right now?
You don't know.
That is something you could not deduce right now.
I would assume it would, you inherit it if it becomes a biological part of you, or even a magical part of you.
And just so you
What
know,
kind of?
like basically the reason, you can either target the 6 people that's near you, that's like the minimum number you can, or you can basically target everybody to make it insignificant.
But how insignificant is it?
Like, there is no immediate effect as far as your research in these 2 days can see.
These are hard choices.
Okay, I think the weapons and the artifacts are obvious, right? So what I'm gonna do with the body, I'm gonna put it in the earth that we live in.
All right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For the mind, it's the hard one.
Well, if
Because
things
not
are harder,
everyone.
if things are
But
harder in the world, then if evil would make it harder for them to come about too. If you think about it,
okay.
because the evil would operate on the same rules as good because you're already dispersing it to the world. So if you disperse it to everyone else, they're kind of just in that same level.
No, but the thing is, not everyone doesn't consent to this.
No.
It's
No.
like it's like I'm forcing everyone, to accept this new evil that is in them.
Yeah, but it's either that or these 6 people, or if we make it 12, then
Yeah, 6 people that consented to do this, right?
yeah,
To take on
but they are
take on the role.
easily corruptible, and even if we kill them,
Yeah.
we just move one to another.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Well,
And we're already
Uh,
making it harder to recover now. I don't know. You could just like concentrate it in one side of the world. Choose a continent you hate the most.
so what I'm worried is that the minds are getting stronger each each cycle, each year.
But it doesn't.
Sure, right now people can resist it, but maybe one day people cannot resist it at all, and everybody will be bad. So the definition of good and bad will change.
But isn't significant as much as you know.
Like all this that you think is speculation. There's no direct evidence to prove this
that's
as yet.
that's-
But it's
hard to-
logical projection basically from what you know of the spirits of this the spirits. Souls.
But okay. Here's the thing. Okay, I believe in the power of the people as a collective, so I'm gonna change the spell to put the minds into everyone.
All right. No sacrifices other than money then. With that, you commanded Sabine and maybe even like use your connection with the shogunate and everything, trying to find as like the best artifact that they can find to be sacrificed for the purpose of this ritual. It is a difficult endeavor trying to find this 6 artifact, but go ahead. Roll me a not survival. History? Let's go history. Intelligence history check as you try to find the right people with the right artifact that they are willing to sacrifice for this ritual. Because crafting new one is not an option right now.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't have time. It doesn't have time.
Exactly.
Intelligent history, right?
14! Damn, J5!
I'm really low, man. I'm gonna flash myself again.
Flash yourself to a
Fate points
19.
or-
Actually, it's a +6. My flash is +6 because I have 22 intelligence here.
Oh, right. Okay. So with +6, that's for with a 20, you are able to find the right people that they can, sacrifice some items that they would need that is off the caliber that you do request. But at this point, you're kind of like you're pushing the boundaries of kind of like what people are willing to do. They understand this is for the security of the world and all that, but they would like to request that they keep the item afterwards because these are important artifacts that they would need in their nations.
Do the same agreement. Do the same agreement. Tell them about the protection.
Sure. Okay.
But it's
I'll
not
make the
bad,
same.
right? Actually, because like that's why we need to be more, because it's corruptible.
It doesn't corrupt the user that much, right?
No, it's when you start to wield multiple. That's when you start to show signs.
Yeah, it's when you. Yeah.
Like if you have a tattoo and also an item, that's when you start to show more. The more you equip, the more beastly you are.
But everyone has a part of the tattoo, though. Okay, I'm gonna make the same agreement so that they have to keep it safe
That
and
is,
not use it.
yep, that is,
No, 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 not use it unless really, really needed to.
What is unless you're
okay.
really
And at least I'm gonna write down the layer of protection that they need to have.
Alright.
So let's say a 3 tier or 4 tier protection, something like that. So it's not just in a vault, maybe in a vault in a different
in
dimension
another
with
dimension?
traps and all that.
All
Yeah.
right. They will say they understand your request, and don't worry, these are artifacts that they themselves don't want other people to have. So these items will be kept at the best level, and as per your request, they will even upgrade the security of these artifacts. However, they cannot guarantee that these artifacts are not or only used during, when they're really needed to, because these are some of them are ritualistic, some of them are cultural, some of them are religious artifacts that you have borrowed from these different organizations. Then they're giving to you, and they are going to be used for certain events, certain rituals. Uh, what do you call? Over the course of the life of the artifacts. So on occasion, they will be brought out for these purposes, basically. Are you okay with that?
Okay. Well, as long as they are aware of the dangers of using said artifacts. I mean, when we split the piece into these artifacts, I can just inspect them and see what effects they have, and I'm gonna inform them what
Gotcha.
are the effects of the weapons, the items that they are holding.
This is not done yet. The items are not with you yet. They still have the item. This is
Yeah.
for just before you leave for the final mission and get ready for
Yeah, I mean
Spell.
when this the
Spell is done.
the spell is done before I
Gotcha.
give I return back everything. So I'm gonna study first.
All right, gotcha. All right, thank you very much, Jack. As you negotiate with these people, try to find a way to kind of like get the best artifact that you can, the most powerful and the most aligned to store the pieces of the beast magic, while in secret you are trying to break down the beast body and mind and spread it all over the world. Thank you for the raid, friendly. Once more, you've been here 2 days in a row now. Thank you. All right. As J5 is racking his brain and dealing with organizations that he didn't plan to be dealing with, Ignis, on the other hand, you are realizing that yes, the nations are willing to contribute their manpower, but on short notice, it's a little bit hard to reach the numbers that you are requesting. And they
What
send
are
letters
the
to you to inform this problem and tell you that they will do their best, and even and especially since you're advertising that this war you're gonna fight the beast, you're gonna win, guys. People don't want to join in with that kind of what I call goal. It's it's a noble goal, really hard to achieve. So with that, they tell you, they will show, but with that, they tell you that there is an option. They can start to engage their various different protocols that basically summarize to conscription. And these people, they can conscript the common people to quickly bolster their numbers so that they can join you in your battle. However, they will say that will leave their nation with little back at home.
Yep.
Would you like to do that?
How little? What? I mean, at this point, I would want to assess what kind of other threats that they are expecting. I think, at very least in the nation part of it, like I know some
They will
nations
say
get war
that
with each other. that are more like nature-based
Basically that
connection.
some country are in war not in war, but like in a cold war with their neighbors. And if somehow one day most of their armies are gone on a foreign mission and this neighboring kingdom is not interested in helping you, it's only a matter of time when they begin to just, after the war, maybe after it's over, they could just move in and push their armies into the neighboring kingdom. Others are also living in dangerous places like the nations in Littoralis. When they lose this many manpower, that means they're losing many, what do you call, farmers. They're
Able bodied.
losing many, just able bodies in general. That's
Oh.
right.
I would check in with Rex and maybe also Lord Knight. How many corpses can they enable at one point? Because we could, instead of asking able-bodied people if they would like to give some corpses of soldiers or something to bolster our numbers.
I don't know about that. I think you have forgotten that undead is
Some people.
still a stigma within your people. Yeah, I mean,
Zombies are people, Ignis.
we can.
Yeah, Agnes.
Literalis is happy to contribute the people because, you know, they don't really have a choice. But I don't know about other countries. And I would like to add, we're basically telling everybody that you're going to convert their dead family members into zombies to be sent into battle. I would like you to consider the optics of that. Don't get me wrong. I agree this would easily bolster our numbers, but I think you care about that a bit.
I do also think they would consider either dead family member or family member that will be dead to go into the war. I think the option should be there if they want to, but should it not like have much sign up, we have to, you know,
That's the
conscript.
benefit. Well, maybe you could go down there. Show off that amazing spicy 7 and charisma and try to bolster the number of volunteers into these armies. That way you don't have to conscript. It won't be as bad. You won't have as much, but it'll be better than what we have right now. AKA you are now at 50% at where you were before. So put 75 divided by 2.
30 something.
Yeah.
39, 38.
37.5% of.
We're at 37.5.
Damn,
what happened to my 75?
75 is what was promised. They can do that, but will provide you a conscript army, basically. If you're okay with that, they will engage. They will engage with it.
Why are decisions so hard? I mean, I could definitely go down and talk. I don't think it would take. I mean, we could do a tour. I think they used to do that, right? We kind of just to
teleporting from nations to nations to boost morale. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah, and if we don't get at least 60%, at the very least, we can conscript the remaining 15.
You have to decide one or the other. By the time you'll be done with your tour, it might be too late to start the conscription.
Okay, that's true. There's a lot of countries to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I would probably like kind of just get more information from each team to let people know that, you know, yes, they're fighting, but they are not fighting alone, and we know what we're up against, and we are prepared.
All right. So you're going to give the tour, yeah? The amazing spicy 7 tour.
I'll do the tour, yeah,
right.
and obviously the diplomacy people would have to come with me.
All right. Yeah, yeah.
And
All
I
these people
probably
from
get.
different nations will join
I'll
you.
steal Kane for the tour.
You
The
steal
most
me for the
charming
tour,
of
is
the
that what you said?
party. Yep.
Yeah, I need Kane for a tour now.
Is
On
this
the
for
research.
diplomacy? Wait, is this the
Yeah,
diplomacy group?
Yep.
I thought you said
yeah.
I wasn't on the diplomacy tour. You said I was on the
Well,
research team.
you
Remember?
were, but now I need you
Yeah.
on the diplomacy tour. We didn't think about the tour. Like we were talking about higher
How
ups.
did you?
We know higher ups. We don't know the lower lower downs.
And how get me out there?
All right.
I know where you are. I'll teleport you here.
Yeah.
That's not a problem.
It's just
Yeah.
sitting there in the research lab, and he's suddenly like in a field.
Yeah. Basically, you're like
Yeah.
sitting there, eating popcorn while these guys are like talking about big spells and numbers and shit. And suddenly, Ignis is right next to you, pulls you into a portal, and now you're like on the opposite side of the world,
All right.
on the stage,
As soon as I
ready to
see
give like a
Ignis-
stand-up comedy or something. I don't know.
As soon as I see Ignis, I'm gonna look at her and I'll be like, I totally want to be on this team.
Yeah, you're right. Now come help me.
Go ahead, roll me persuasion with advantage. I will give you that.
Okay, do it.
Am I rolling it or is
Ignis
Who
or
am I
Kane,
even
your
persuade?
choice.
what am I even with advantage?
Yeah,
Not
you're
even persuading.
you're persuading the people to join the army. Even like those who are like maybe like retired people, one to like join the army, adventurers who are not a part of the government to join the army. So that way you have some more experienced bodies basically to join in the battle, not just
All right,
conscripts
so-
or farmers and laborers and all that.
All right, so what I'm gonna go do then is I'm gonna stoke their sense of adventure. I'm gonna remind them why they even joined us in the first place. How did you become adventurer? Why did you join the army?
Oh.
Up in the morning is your purpose for leaving, your raison d'être for being here. What is it, my fellow men? Huh? Am I on the stage?
Yeah,
Doing like a whole
yeah,
crowd
you'll be
work.
like on the stage, you're like shouting at these people, you know?
I'm doing a whole crowd work. I'm like, you there? What are you here for?
You look kind of hot.
Perfect.
That's a very acceptable answer. You would not be the first to sign a razor sword in my steed. In fact, every day I am one of those myself as I look into the mirror and think to myself, you know who deserves to save this pretty face and keep it safe from harm? Me.
I noticed all of you. I go in the back. And not just this pretty face, but all the pretty faces in here as well.
and like and Rex can like does precipitation to have like fancy lights and everything, so that to model all these random people from different parts of the world. There's the young looking people like Kaito and what do you call and you and Ignis, and then maybe the ones who are interested in a bit more of a DILF. There's Inferno over there. Magma as well, I guess. Ignis, this is not why I had signed up for. I'm not supposed to be on the stage.
Now, I'm sure all the other soldiers can agree with me. You never get more than when you're in the service.
Yeah! People gonna screaming from downstairs, and it is an unorthodox way to inspire. It's less about saving your people. It's about like fucking like what's your purpose in life? Find your purpose, join the army. And so they did.
Great benefits at that.
and so they did, and very quickly the people that they can get quickly together start to put them in uniforms, arrange them into proper squadrons, and in this very short time span there's no chance for training. It's about giving them weapons and now jump into battle straight up, assign them to their platoons, and it is a very rushed experience basically. Yes, Ken?
Oh yeah, I can spend a day if I'm here doing diplomacy stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Giving
So
them some
basically
tips and tricks.
Kane has changed team, basically focusing on making sure everything is going on. Kane, you will notice though, you have not recovered any of your abilities.
Oh.
I have not slept.
No, I think
because
every one of you needs to sleep.
yes, because one person's taking a long rest, but another person's doing an activity. When the person's doing activity, it stops your long rest.
Everyone has to
And
take a long
What?
rest.
Can you just
Well,
tell
the-
each of you to
yeah,
sleep?
yeah, yeah. At this point, he's
I'd have to
starting to realize it. So all of you need to sleep at the same time, not do anything, can't take an early nap or anything. So that 8 hours, all three of you are taking proper rest, and only
All right.
then you'll
Well,
properly
the
recover.
easy. I guess the easiest one to coordinate would be the Arc Hunter, right?
Ah, yeah, yeah, definitely. You follow the
Yeah,
Arc
Arc
Hunter
Hunter.
schedules, basically. But yeah, with that, Ignis, you're able to go ahead with that 25. You are able to recover the people, bringing you back to
75, maybe even 80.
75%.
Yeah.
With that, you kind of like bolster up, basically like the largest conscription in recent history. Basically, effort of many people volunteering to join the army for this one big final battle. And the army that you have is mixed. The original 50% was the properly trained soldiers, but the rest are starting to become like more like 30% of the remaining ones are like basically adventurers, people who are like do not part of the army but like have some experience in fighting, and then the rest are just able-bodied people who want to join in and do what they can to save the world, basically.
Yeah.
Then as you do so, you're focused on all these people. We go back over to Kane on the other side of the world. As you
We go from Kane to Kane.
Kane to other Kane. Montana Dorado or the free cities of Rid. Kane. Which one do you want to go?
I think the hardest one's probably going to be the one that's in the water. So you said Montana is the one that's not in the water, correct?
That's right.
Then let's do that one.
All right.
Underground.
So, as you go over to Montana Dorado, this one actually Ignis can help teleport the people a little bit, because this is the city that was swallowed by the disaster Fausta Abismo. Basically from then on, there is a hole in the ground and people are starting to rebuild. In the past 12 years, the streets outside the city has slowly become its own mini town. Basically, the streets that used to lead out of the old mountain, and many people are there just trying for survival, because it's very hard trying to live in Shimon without any natural protection. You're surprised the villages even lasted this long. But your destination is not here. As you follow the dice, it leads you over deeper and deeper into the woods. As you approach closer, as you arrive deeper and deeper into these woods, you begin to realize something. There is no birds. There is no crickets. There's no buzzing insects. Only the rustling of the leaves all around.
Okay, plants live. So it's not like the death hole. I was worried it was the death hole.
I'm sorry?
Usually the lack. She was worried it was something that killed all living things, but the lack of any living creatures like animals implies some kind of predator.
That's right. And as you move in closer and closer and closer, you begin to realize the terrain starts to get rougher and rougher for you, because the branches of the trees in the surrounding seem to have kind of create a wall of bramble and thorns, basically, as you try to go through this place. You hack and slash your way through the forest until you begin to arrive closer and closer towards your destination. That's when you see it. I think about 300-foot tall tree, massive tree that is towering over all the other tree in the surrounding, and you'll be able to see at the very foot of the tree there is that what do you call that archway, half embedded at the base of the tree, basically. When you
Well,
it's right there, I'm assuming you guys immediately head off towards it.
that was the idea that we just, it's right there. Let's go.
And you continue. The moment you take a step into the clearing towards that massive tree, the tree to the left of you falls onto you, but you manage to leap out of the way, dodging as the tree was falling down. Strange. Okay, you begin walking again. Another tree begins to fall. It just happens to roll in the direction of the party as you're trying to clear this area. You move out of the way, everybody, and you begin to realize more and more of these trees are kind of closing into you, as they all try to basically smother you with this army of trees in your surrounding, trying to stop you from coming towards that giant tree. And then the worst happens. The giant tree begins to move as well. As it begins to swing, it's like long vines, that the banyan vines that like hanging onto it becomes like living snakes as they rush over towards you, moving around. It is a long and protracted battle. How are you dealing with this threat? Okay, are you going through it the
I'm going
brute
to-
force way, or is there any other way you're planning to deal with it?
So I'm going to face it head on while everyone else goes into the archway, and then using my acrobatics, following after them. Because I
Okay.
know not everyone in the group has good acrobatics. They're going to need a clear path.
All right, so basically you kind of like become the main bait, trying to cut down
Yeah.
as much of the tree as possible. The
Gonna,
problem
yeah,
is when
bring
you
its
try
attention
to
me.
Gotcha. When you try to do so, being the center of attraction, that kind of works at first, but as the party begins to approach the archway, the tree begins to move. It's uprooting itself and begins to move away along with the arch that is half embedded inside its body right now. Everybody else now in their panic kind of split up, taking different ways of mobility, trying to reach that gateway there. But with this giant tree still moving, it's going to prove impossible for these guys to reach it. What's the plan?
I think impossible for the guys to reach. Like,
Basically,
Is it
the
because,
tree
like,
is
it
moving.
controlling more vines?
Yeah, the tree is moving, and seems
All
like
the trees are
it
moving.
is controlling. The giant tree is controlling all the other smaller trees, stopping you guys from reaching the gateway itself.
Okay,
What's the
sounds like we'll need to... Okay. Well, the plan is to either cut our way through or fire. Because that burns trees, right?
That's right.
Or blight.
That's true as well. Vivian would have that.
Then-
I mean, basically, you're just going to cut down as this tree as much as possible until the giant one stop moving and you can enter the doorway. Yeah, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we're really just trying to get through. We
All
don't
right.
need to kill it.
Go ahead, roll to hit for me with your sword, please.
Okay.
Like blight is like meant for these plants.
Yeah, so with that, Kane, you cleave through the smaller ones with ease, and as you encounter the larger one, this one is much easier compared to the Fallens that you fought, the Titan Fallens that you fought in All Home. Compared to those, these guys are pieces of cake. Fenton down there is like, what the fuck is this guy? Like flying 60 feet, jumping through the air, cleaving through these people. Meanwhile, him like already half-winded, trying to run away from the vines that are striking him right now. It's no match by the looks of it. As he looks at the other people, fucking Zoro like jumping and cleaving a couple of like 5 trees in a row, one swing, all 5 of them cut in half. You see Gilvana summoning like divine magic protecting and fireballs emitting from Haley, and there's kind of like spiky chains connecting all of you together coming from Vivian as you guys take a hit, but no pain comes to you. Instead, well, Vivian's the one that's kind of like bleeding on the side of her mouth a little bit as you guys go on dealing with this entire thing. And with that 31, you are able to basically cut the tree down enough to a point where the entire thing now lies down on its side. The tree in the surrounding is, you basically cleared a large, maybe about I'd say about a 300-foot area of the forest around you, all cut down, all of the trees lying down to the side, chopped to bits and pieces, with a giant tree now lying down the side, still alive but could barely move itself right now. With that, you're entering the tree. Okay.
Yeah, we're entering. Yeah.
All right. With that, with the tree now immobilized. Yeah, sorry.
It's mobilized, not dead, right?
It's not dead. It's definitely weakened for sure.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it'll. It's tough.
All right. You go over towards the tree. You place the dice, and you enter the arc, completing the final. Sorry, not final. The second final, the penultimate arc. And receiving the next item, which is a wand called the Cycling U.
Ooh, a U. That's a druid one if I ever seen one.
It's basically a wand that seems to change its appearance over time. It's like a normal wooden one with like a leaf protruding from the out around it, kind of creating a bush with a flower bud at the top, and it seems to slowly change over time where the leaves fall off and then it becomes completely just a stick, and then over time a new flower bud appears, it blooms, the leaves grows green again, and it kind of goes around this cycle basically. And yeah, you retrieve the next artifact. Okay. While on the other side, J5 has a big decision to make. As you research, you realize that Manada has included an interesting last clause at the end of the spell. Basically, the spell ensures that the knowledge of the beast and how to store it is basically erased from the minds of the people of the world. That way, with the note, you can see that the goal is so that people don't know how to bring back the beast, what item they need to bring back the beast if they want to. They can't even research about the 12 to figure out their history and everything. Question is, do you want to do that to yourself as well? Do you want to keep this clause, or do you want to drop it?
Could you include us in that?
Basically, if you cast this, it'll be the Amazing Spicy 7 is the one where your contribution will be forgotten. The origin of the Amazing Spicy 7 will slowly be forgotten. And then finally, you guys will be forgotten.
Wait, but we are allowed to still walk around, or are we also gone?
You are the last one to fade away, basically.
What?
Basically, slowly, your knowledge of you will slowly start to fade away from the world until finally you fade away as well. When you die, everything about you will be forgotten, and everything can only be taken from like bits of information that remains.
But I love playing.
No, it's not like we're gonna be, just like the 12, right? It's not we're gonna be ascended into God.
That that is not written in this particular spell. No, that is not a part of the spell. Whatever happened to that.
It's more of a talking as a player here. The Spider-Man thing. Everyone forgets about Spider-Man.
Yes, everyone will forget about the Spider-Man. What the Spider-Man did.
Even my kids or my family, like, will they forget about us
Yeah,
too?
Over time,
I'm
yeah.
confused,
When
like,
you die,
over
they
time.
will. When you die, like basically, like people who are not close to you are the first one who will forget about you. And then over time, maybe the people close to you will start to forget about you as well. And then finally, when you die, anyone who still remember will forget about you as well. That's the last one.
Oh, I don't like that.
No, so we're gonna be, just like, when we first started out, nobody knows us except, it's not like we're it's not like we cannot make friends and all that, but
Yeah.
we're just gonna be normal people again.
Yeah, I don't want to be normal.
What?
It's I don't
Here's
want
what's
to be
gonna happen about
normal.
like other stuff. Like I understand they may forget us as people. That's what happens when you die. The people, unless
But
you
that
have a
one's
legacy.
usually
But
over time.
what-
This one's basically immediate. The idea of Ass will remain, and like how you
Yeah.
defeated the beast, but how the members will become vague, kind of like memories. Like basically how the 12 is. How there is very little
Sure.
information about the 12 that remain. Kind of same thing will happen to
What
you
about
guys.
Yeah. We no longer
but
can
what
go
about
into towns and say, I'm part of the ass.
Yeah.
I'm king of the ass.
Yeah. Sorry, Kate, go
right?
on.
But like, what about the other? What about the other stuff? Like J5's his research. Is he going to be known for his research? Am I still going to be known for the books that I wrote? Stuff that's not affiliated.
Notice like
With-
information stories that Hermes Silk wrote disappeared from history.
No, my stories are going to disappear.
Yeah, I don't.
If we do this, the rest will be gone again. People
Sorry?
don't know how to make rest anymore. No. If I put this
Oh.
clause in, if I leave it in,
It's possible, yes.
oh,
That you're not going to
reset
be
the
the
world.
perpetuator of technology.
No. Even people forgot how to make rest, so they have to, start over.
Yeah.
I don't want that. That's like saying all the things that we've done on this world is forgotten, and that's just it. And that's not. That doesn't. I think one of the things that I like, speaking player wise, is like going in other campaigns and then having our characters kind of mention or like seeing.
The reference.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that just means that it'll just be a very obscure reference that
That's right.
I don't know.
Nobody.
No one really knows.
Okay.
Or someone did this, and like,
Uh,
oh, I know who did that. You don't remember. It
on
feels
the
a bit
other hand,
invalidating.
on the other hand, people can just reverse engineer this spell to bring back the beast. If if they retain the memory and all that, especially since there are a lot of people in our army, they're gonna be looking at me casting the spell.
They're gonna start working on like, oh, what is that? I want to copy that, and then
Yeah.
that's
So
the
no
main.
little
That's the
people,
main purpose of this clause. When you forget about the beast, you forget about the 12, and you don't know what they did. You can't replicate it, and it's faded.
Yeah, that might only work if we can actually manage to stop the beast. Because I mean, that's what they did last time, the memory forgetting thing, and it didn't work.
And then people just forget about the beast and see where they are. Maybe they need to remember,
Yeah, that's the thing.
You just need to figure out how
there are
to seal
risks.
the other part. Could you?
There's a pro.
Yeah, sorry.
So there's a pros and cons. The cons is because remember, the new spell. Everyone in the new spell, everyone will get a piece of the beast inside themselves, and the world itself will have a piece of the beast inside itself. And they just need to find the 6 items of the beast, and then reverse engineer this spell to bring back the beast. But on the other hand, if we retain this memory inside everyone, the organizations that will be tasked in protecting all these pieces will be better off because they know what they are protecting against, and
That's
this
right.
knowledge can be passed down from generation to generations.
That's right.
Yeah. Plus, we won't. The next generation won't have only 6 days to figure out this shit.
Yeah.
You know? I
If the information is retained, then people can make more of a protective layer. So let's say, one of the artifact is being stolen, so we activate this protocol to safeguard everything else.
Sure.
yeah.
So you're dropping the
Could-
clause then?
Could you tweak it though?
Yes. This
What do you
particular
want to
part
tweak?
surprisingly does not. You're able to remove it without affecting the cost and everything of the spell that much.
Oh, at least they know that we don't have to follow them.
So what do you want me to tweak it to?
Keep it or
Well,
drop it.
oh, we can't tweak it.
Tweak it will require you to rewrite this part, and that will take time.
Oh,
Just keeping
Oh,
it.
time we
Or
don't
drop it.
have.
Exactly. Time we don't have.
okay, just drop it.
Just drop it then. I'll
Alright.
just drop it. Like I said, I trust the people. I trust in the goodness of the people.
Mhm.
The people who also have part of the beast in them, right?
Yeah.
So I'm making it worse.
We're all no. We're all in this together. Remember when we first got together? The 12 said we have to bring the whole world together. If I can't trust the whole world, then how am I going to bring them all together?
That's true.
All
You're
right.
right.
And with that, you drop that erasure clause in hopes that with this extra information, the world will be more prepared if the beast does return sometime in the future. As you finish that
Right.
spell, you lie down, J5, satisfied with what you have. It's not perfect. A lot of scribbling and crossing. You haven't had time to properly formalize the spell and everything, but this modified scroll will be good enough for one casting of Manada's spell.
Alright.
Which brings us over to Ignis. Trying to bring. You have 75% now, so you have
200 something thousand.
you have 225,000 people to teleport all the way back to Olholm, wherever the destination is. It's gonna be hard. You don't have a tree. Teleportation spells only bring a limited number of people. Trying to bring all these people, even while working with mages, is starting to feel impossible. At one point, you actually gather with many of the archmages of these different nations that are working with you, and you're kind of like brainstorming of a way for you to bring this many army to the destination, wherever it is, because the clandestine team has not reported on their findings yet. And so, one of the archmages actually offered an old massive transit spell that was used during the Age of Arcanum.
Oh wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, the problem with the Age of Arcanum is they are very liberal with human sacrifices, which this spell would
Oh
require.
god.
Basically, you will need one person per 1,000 transport.
1,000 per 1,000? So I need 275 people to die just so I can transport everybody?
That's right. It's an option, but it is a costly one. But the people from your druid place actually suggested another thing. Instead of taking the energy from the deaths of those people, from the souls of those people, why don't we take the energies off the earth instead? May cause damage to the surrounding land, but with that you'll be able to. You won't sacrifice any people, just the trees nearby, which will grow in the future. You hope.
Well, yeah. I mean, if the soil is too acidic or corrupt, we could just burn it and new life can spring forth.
Well, that's
better.
when one of the more academic spellcaster is gonna join in. I most likely the spell is will not just burn the earth in the physical sense, but also in the magic sense. Most likely it will take some time before magic can return to those lands and support plant life again, which is why
How
he will
long?
suggest an alternative way, which is that he found that there is a portal in Shadowfell that will bring you over to Olho. That way you can basically you can open up a portal to Shadowfell and bring your army through it to get to Olholm, teleport there. The problem
to
is
open
that
a
it's
portal?
Olholm. Apparently he has worked out a deal with the denizens of the Shadowfell,
Oh,
and he
wow.
has the ability to open portals to bring people to Shadowfell.
That's right.
Okay. Well, what is the problem with Old Home? What do you mean?
Oh, the problem's not with Olholm.
No.
Problems with
Going to
Shadowfell.
Shadowfell.
Oh,
Yeah.
It is
Yeah, that's what I thought.
a very depressive place.
And you are like, you need a high wisdom save or something, right?
Basically, like you will slowly go insane the longer you travel through
Yeah.
Shadowfell.
Do you want Chaos Marine? That's how you get Chaos Marine.
How
wrong
long
universe,
is-
wrong universe.
How long would they need to travel through Shadowfell?
A couple of hours actually. That's it.
It's not great. And if they lose themselves, then we're gonna have less than 2 to 5,000. Or we're gonna have less than 2 to 5,000.
Don't do it.
Don't do it?
But regardless, you need a way to transport all these people.
Could we at least, how much of the damage can we reduce if we go with the plant option, and I take my druids to also help with transport via plants as well?
Depends. Worst case scenario, 30 to 50 years. But with
50
your druid's
years?
help, that's right. But with your help, perhaps that duration can be reduced.
Because I mean, I just want to reduce the cost of the spell. You know, like if we were to use the mass transit, I don't think Shadowfell is a good idea.
The guy gives you a nod, stows away his wand that seemed to be made of shadow back to his sleeve.
That's interesting. They're all remember.
Gonna keep an eye on that guy.
Hey, he's just an
Um,
edgy edgy mage, guys. Come on.
He's perfectly
Um,
harmless.
For now. For now.
That's
I,
a good
I,
idea.
mark my words, he's gonna be the next DDG in 50 years.
So,
It's okay.
Ignis,
It's not for the whole world. I do want to see how much we can reduce the cost. So
you're
that
not going to be
instead
able
of,
to
like,
reduce the cost. Like, you need to transport this many people. This is how much damage it will do to the earth.
Okay. My suggestion is, if we're gonna sacrifice people, can we sacrifice death row inmates?
That is possible. A couple of people were a couple of people like in the organization is disagreeing at first, but after some debating, this information does not need to get out to the public. We can keep it secret amongst the people in this room only.
Oh, that is definitely the best option, but damn.
Yeah, what about Beast? Would they, because if the Earth would work, wouldn't the Beast work too?
Beasts would work. It will require an exorbitant amount. There's a reason why humans were the choice of battery in the age of Arcana.
Yeesh, I do not want to live in that age.
No, you do not.
Reduce the cost? How exorbitant is the amount?
If you reduce the cost, you reduce the number of people you bring.
But no, it's like, okay, you want 2 to 5 people, which is equal to how many amounts of land. So couldn't we just like, okay, we reduce the amount of people, we put in some land,
exactly.
and we could...
Yeah, like if you reduce the amount of people you want to teleport with you, then you reduce the amount of land that will burn during the cost of the teleportation.
Yeah, but can we just use a mixture of those batteries? Is what I'm trying to...
Yeah.
So we have less people to sacrifice. We can find the amount of thing. Not a lot of the land would die. So we just have a mixture of sources.
Okay.
I meant reducing the cost as in reducing the cost of the like.
Yeah, I get you. You're trying to balance the taking the energy from Earth and taking energy from people.
Yeah, and also animals, beasts. Monsters.
That one will be negligible. Those tiny beasts like rats and everything, that one, the amount will be negligible. We'll need like
I was
similar
thinking
amounts, so like the
Brian.
amount of trees that you'll be destroying, basically.
Okay. If you want question, if you want to take the energy from the earth, right?
Mhm.
Do we need to be at that place to
Yes.
take energy from that place, or okay?
Yes.
Because in my opinion, if you wanna land to be scorched, it'd be best to use the unending storms land.
Well, the
That's so
problem
far. Then we need to get people there.
you get to get people
Yeah, that's the
there, and then
That's the
so that's
problem.
the problem.
So that's why I asked it. Yeah.
Yes, the person needs to be
Because it's
there, and the
an
people.
unused land that nobody's going to use anyway.
Yeah, the problem is like traveling to that land, So within the 1 or 2 day remaining, they can only travel so far, and
Yeah, even
Yep,
if they
I
become
know.
equal.
Yeah.
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 Yeesh.
so
6 days. That's crazy. Yeah, like I said, just a mixture of land and people.
yeah, we'll say one. Yeah, we'll say about one person will take about 100 square meters of land to teleport.
Oof. How many Tathro inmates can we get?
I'm so, but basically, one inmate equals to 10 square kilometers of land.
Oh, 100 is like the total, you mean?
Sorry?
One inmate, so one human is 10 squares of land.
Yeah.
So if I need, then it's 225 square foot of land.
No.
I don't get it. What kind
Okay.
of math do you want me to do here?
One
would you want me
person
to decide
equals
how
to
many
1
people or what?
kilometer, 1 kilometer square of land. If you kill 200 or 25 people, you save 225,000 square of land.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeesh,
pick.
that's a lot of square of land.
Yes, because there's not much energy within these plants. The only good thing is they are plentiful.
How big is 225,000? That's crazy.
I think it's like a country, I think.
What?
But it won't be one large patch of land since it is multiple
it's
nations.
a multiple-
It'll be
yeah,
multiple patch of lands.
Then, so essentially we would have to just kind of see which nations have death row. If not, then they have to sacrifice land.
So you're making them choose.
Well, I mean, I guess we could teleport the death row inmates to them, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
My thing is, as much people as we can gather, then just
You
top
can
up land
easily
on top
get
of-
225 people amongst the various nation that you are working here. So yes,
Okay.
you can get them. I need you to go ahead and roll me charisma deception check for me, please.
Why?
because you're trying to keep this whole thing a secret.
Hey, Kane, Kane with me.
Sure. Okay. Deception check.
With advantage?
No. This operation is way too big for it to never have holes. So that's already a disadvantage.
What I
With
truly
that-
love about hanging out with you, Ignis, is that you appreciate me just for what I bring to the table. rather than
Wow,
for me.
Ignis. Wow.
You only brought me along to be your little dice jockey.
I honestly could have joined in the discussion.
So yeah.
Hey man, I
Okay, go
didn't
on.
ask to be part of the smart people group. I was just thinking, I didn't ask to be part of the smart people planning group.
And here you are.
Yeah, well, look, we all made mistakes. I'm sorry you were put with the boring group. Now you're with the fun group. How's
He says as he sees like a group of like 30 inmates are being marched over to like a different teleportation circle to be teleported to a different country.
It's weird to think that in a different timeline that could have been me.
Could have been any of us, really.
Miss Princess, I don't think that would have been you.
I don't know. I ran away from a country. They called me a traitor. Last I heard, treason is like punishable by death. So I could have been there. And J5 is allegedly blew up a whole country. Wait, city. So any one of us could have been there.
So, as Ignis, you coordinate the transport of prisoners from various nations, with Kane coming up with reasons on why they're being transported, you know, to like learn about the prison structure of a different kingdom, or we don't have the facilities for the execution of choice that they want. We have to move them to a different country to perform the execution, and so on and so forth. Any deceit that you can come up with to bring them to the neighboring country without much suspicion, and then you prepare for the day. And meanwhile, the other Kane, while you are on a boat, Kane, trying to like travel to your destination, where the last place that you need to be, the memory of, you know, you standing inside a dungeon, seeing 30 people being ushered off to a different country to be sacrificed, you hear someone shout, "We're here!" As you see the dice sinks to the bottom of the ocean.
Water. Someone knows water
Oh.
breathing. Someone has to know water breathing, right?
I do, don't worry. As Gilvana casts water breathing for everybody.
Oh, thank goodness.
And with that, all of you dive down to the water. And unlike the other places, there don't seem to be like things blocking your way here other than this deep place that you have to go through. And it's on one of the continental shelves, so it's not super deep. You had to go maybe like half a kilometer down until you finally reach the bottom, and you find the archway right there for you to enter. You place in your dice, you enter the place, and you are now inside the last arc.
Ooh.
But you realize something though. You realize when you walk around, some of the treasures are already taken.
No!
Oh.
You walk
Interesting.
around, you see a body of another adventurer, bloated and died, perhaps a couple of, maybe almost a year ago. This person died. You continue a bit more until you arrive at the final room, completing the final challenge of the 12. You will realize that the artifact is missing.
Shit.
Okay.
Wow.
Right at that point,
Is there?
Kane, you receive another
Okay.
memory from a different body who is in the middle of running right now. Kind of like as you look around, you'll be able to see you are in the middle of running away from what looks to be Aurum guards. You are the only one that is left. You follow the instruction that was provided to you by Callista, following the paths that she instructed until you arrive finally at what looks to be a what do you call what looks to be a kind of like an under the bridge kind of situation where a bunch of junk are stored over there. You rummage through the items and belongings. You have managed to find a lone ring over there. You rub on it as you are teleported back to Kontako, specifically in Gilvana's church. But now
What?
you now realize that after through everything, you saw it. The final artifact is not at the Ark. It is with the Empire. Alongside the drawing of a teleportation circle that will lead you to the field of Lost. The problem
Okay,
is they are not with you. They are with Callista, Tammy, Lena, Kitiara, and Radriar, who bought time for you to escape, find the rest of the party, and now you need to bring them back. That
Yeah.
is where we're gonna end our session today.
Damn.
As we continue in the next session where you need to find the last artifact and the destination. However, it seems like the clandestine team has kind of come into a bit of a problem when they discovered the last pieces that you guys would need to teleport to the Field of Loss. So with that, we're gonna end our session here, and then we're gonna continue next session as you guys stage the clandestine team, and then we'll see what happens then. Okay?
Oh, and then we'll be off for 3 weeks.
And then we will be off for 3 weeks, but hopefully you guys will be done with it by then, and then we can continue in All Home immediately after.
Ah!
So, here for now. Thank you very much, guys, for playing. Thank you very much for listening and watching. We'll stop here for now. We'll see you guys next week for just after 12, because Second Descent is over already. So, I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's see.
That's crazy.